Welcome to space. What were you expecting? It's a dangerous place. Thank you for investing. Go there for your rota, there for your orders. Fill up these quotas. We'll bill for your quarters. Report to your foreman, but watch for marauders. 'Cause if you get eaten, there's fees for your mourners. Prosperity's there in the care of magnates. It halcyon heaven away. Did you think it was supposed to look like the poster? It mostly does. Oh, if you'd only read closer. Just 10 short years to a new frontier. Snooze as you cruise and you'll wake up here. You've been trapped in that ship for an awful long time, so perhaps you have simply forgot what you signed. Oh, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property? That wavered your say in autonomy. The conglomerates got you in lock and key. We put the dollar back into idolatry. If you're upset, you can rent an apology. We are a family forged in bureaucracy. No I in teen, but there's con in economy. Were you expecting adventure? Were you hoping for fun? My friend, you're indentured and pleasure's exempt from your tenure, so venture back down to your slums, provided at generous prices. Your worth is determined by your sacrifices. Small term of service went down on the surface. Internment's a freebie that comes with the purchase. We work to earn the right to work, to earn the right to work, to earn the right to work, to earn the right to work. To earn the right to give ourselves the right to buy, ourselves the right to live, to earn the right to die.
To our little town, why don't you settle down? You just fill out the paperwork and you could look around. We're happy as can be inside the valley cannery. We live to pack the cans of meat and not to question where we stand until we end up in the ground around the corner in the yard. You know, we thought we like the sound of finding glory in the stars. The Lord has taught us to be proud of never reaching very far, so we earn what we're allowed and give it right back at the bar.
The ale to cure what ails you. Zero tea brew, your favorite flavor. So work till you bleed. Ennobled by labor that urges relief from your local retailer.
If you have a drop dead, that's fine, but you know to drop it down dead, there's a fine. So you do your job and I'll do mine. I gotta meet a 6-foot deep bottom line.
We make a fortune for the board by selling boredom door to door, because it's all that we deserve and it is all we can afford. The secrets of the universe and all the worlds to be explored, but our dreams are back on earth and now the work is our reward. And you'll be grateful for seats at the table, though it dips at one end and the bench is unstable. You may waste your days, but at least you were able to pay off your grave since we leased you your cradle. Be faithful and pray we'll repay what you invest. Behave as you slave for humanity's interest. On account that you're all on account and we're quickly amounting humanity's interest. You'd think that we'd sink to the brink of rebellion with markets dependent on peddling weapons. The architect tells them the secret to heaven is simply consuming whatever we sell them.
We work to earn the right to work, 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 to earn the right to give ourselves the right to buy, ourselves the right to live, to earn the right to die.
Should've read the fine print, my friend. Should've read the fine print. You should've read the fine print, my friend. Should've read the fine print.
Folks, to our little town, why don't you settle down? They just fill out the paperwork and you can look around. We work and then 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 we end up in the ground. Welcome to our little town, why don't you settle down? We just fill out the paperwork and you can look around. We're sure to then we work and then we work and then we work and then we
Should've read the fine
work
print.
around.
Here, and here, and initial here. Welcome to the family.
The Halcyon Holdings Corporation thanks you for choosing the Stupendium as your Etherwave entertainment provider, and also wishes to thank our esteemed Patreon investors. If you enjoyed this broadcast, you may consider our line of other musical entertainment presentations in the playlist, check out the brand new range of quality Stupendium merchandise, or indeed follow the link to join those hallowed halls of our Patreon investment board. Now get back to work.
Hello, dogs. Hello there. Hello, dogs. Hi. Hello. Good to see you all. Excellent to see you all. I have not opened YouTube chat. Let me do that real quick. Sure, I'm doing that. Hold on. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Andrew Kim, for the 9 months of Dog Army membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, everyone on YouTube. Welcome, everyone on Twitch. Good to see you all. Are you all excited for our chat with Miss Rin Penrose, the Prince of Shorts? Where's Rin? She is joining in 1 hour. Gonna have to sit and bear with me until then. So if you're here for Rin, mute me for an hour and put on an egg clock. Or you could hang out and hear me chat a bit. Welcome, everyone. Good evening, Dog. Good evening, Vero. Good evening, Fonton. Ja, Keitaro, Kurausu, Chocola, Araedon. Princess Becca, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Thank you. Watson, Merpenny, Kit, Nerd, King Rex, No Tail, Marco Shirasawa, Merpenny, Polkadil, Silver Tamashi, Sabine, Mr. Money. Mr. Money. Hello, Netro. Tony loves music. Welcome to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to smash that follow button. Don't forget to smash the follow button or the subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. Hello, Infamous, Tiffany, Tina, and Shuka Sorai. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I've been, me and Rin have been acquaintances for a while. We've chatted here and there. One of the things I did when I originally met Rin is I asked her, well, I didn't ask her, I called Rin. I said, well, Rin, you are, after all, the Queen of Shorts. And then she corrected me promptly and said, King. I rather much like Rin. Rin is a funky little dude. Your voice is calming. Thank you, Psychic Flame. Thank you so much. Rin is very funny. I find Rin to be someone that I consider to have some camaraderie with, seeing as we're both very invested in YouTube Shorts. Hi, Mary. I'll need to go in a few minutes. I'll catch you later. Have a good time, Alpha. Have a good time. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce the guests for tomorrow's collaboration. We're going to be doing the lockdown protocol tomorrow. We're going to be having Abaddon, Amadol, Frederick Knudsen, Alfhilde, Lumi, Pia Beautiful, and Roy Giato. Oh, it's Saturday. Okay, it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. Yes. Been meaning to watch you since that one collab with Mika a while back. Good excuse to do so since with this Rin collab, unfortunately. Glasses. It's alright. Can always catch the VOD later. Give me a moment. I need to create a group chat. Let's see. Hold on, everyone. Give me a second. There we go. If I put in a group chat, please use Google Translate to talk to them. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. You guys think I can make egg popcorn by boiling the egg? I don't know about that. I don't know if you should boil the egg and put it in a microwave. It's so many dogs to add, so just gonna say thank you, guys. Happy birthday, Merpenny. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Merpenny. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Merpenny. Woof. Vero, good to see you too. Plaisir. JL. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to be able to announce that we've actually sold over 800 dog plushies. That's right, we have sold over 800 of our dog plushies. Go get it. Go get them. Get your dog plushies. Get them immediately. Fun fact, if you were born in September, you were a New Year's baby. How does that make sense if you were born in September? Wouldn't that be if you were born in December? That's strange. Dog brain. How am I dog brain? You guys are the ones not making any sense. Where can I buy them? You can use the link in chat. Wait, Penny, could we get a link over? Hold on, I'll just send the link. There you go. There you go. Murin, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 2 months. Wow, to you too. This is my first time watching a stream. Welcome, Rex. Welcome. Any new people here today? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Today's stream is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Click the link in chat in order to get Surfshark VPN. Use coupon code MARY to get 4 months extra. Download Surfshark VPN, use coupon code MARY for 4 months extra, and you will also be able to watch Netflix shows that aren't available in your region. Just switch to any other region, any other country, and you will immediately have a bunch of new shows unlocked. Please enjoy. Mr. Lolsdwarf, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Welcome, Mr. Lolsdwarf. Thank you so much for joining us at tier 2. Thank you. Can I get some incogs in chat, some welcomes in chat for Mr. Lolsdwarf? Welcome, welcome. Oh. Geo Lounge, thank you for the tier 1 sub at 3 months. Dark Blush, number 777, reporting for duty, Sir Mary. Welcome. Thank you, Geo Lounge. Appreciate it. And the Vero Tired, thank you for the tier 3 sub at 21 months. Soon it'll be 2 years, dog. Yes. How does it feel? Nezumi-san, hello. How are you, darling? You're sick? Oh dear. I'm so sorry to hear it. I would use the VPN to have a little bit of... have Pretty Little Liars, but it's already on Australian stand. A head bug. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. We have the Hype Train. Excellent. Let's see how the thing is going. Oh my god. Another 100 bits from a head bug. And 1 tier 1 sub from Tarina Taririn. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Thank you. So sweet of you. We see here. Let's see what we got. How many dog plushies sold? 807. 807 dog plushies. We also have a giveaway. If you don't have money to get it, you can actually join the giveaway. All you gotta do is go and retweet this tweet over on Twitter. Let me link it for you. All you gotta do is retweet this tweet. Here you go. Just retweet this and make sure you follow my account, and then you have a chance to win a dog plushie. Would have been 808 if I had money. Well, you can go join the giveaway. Why don't you do that? Love you, Mary. Love you too, Harmony. Go join the giveaway. If you can't get the dog plushie, just join the giveaway. Go do it. All you gotta do is retweet. It's all you gotta do. Retweet and follow. Easy, right? Easy peasy. Go do it immediately. Go, go, go. Maybe we can get 900 plushies. Well, you know what? I was hoping for 200 already. I was like, I hope we can get 200. I had no idea we were going to reach 800. It is unbelievable. Silver Tamashi, thank you so much again for the 4 months of dogging. Thank you. 1,000 plushies. Eva wants to reach 1,000 plushies. I would love that as well. That would be magical. I almost feel bad asking for that, though. Please go get your dog plushie. Go get it. Get it immediately. I just realized I haven't followed you on here. Well, thank you for the follow, Sushi. Thank you. Do you think you could ever look good with a beard or mustache? Well, let's check it out. Do I have a mustache? Do I actually have it? I should have it. There we go. Let's see if I look good with a mustache. Well, does it fit? Thank you, Fritty Ditch, for the tier 1 sub at 7 months. Wow. Thank you so much, Fritty Ditch. Appreciate it. We have now reached Hype Train level 4. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, fancy. Yes. I like that your mustache moves when you talk as well. Yes. Fits with the dog model too. I've tried it. The dog model. Oh, the big dog. Arr. Muff Lillipoo and Dark Spiderwings, thank you for the follows. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Look at this dog plushie. Look at him. Look at him. He's just waiting for you to order him so he can come home to you. He can sit and look at you on your desk. Don't you want your dog plushie? Go get him now. Go get him. Go get him at makeship.com. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Hold on. There you go. Go get your dog. Get your dog. Woof. There we go. Does it bite? No comment. Woof, 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 woof. See something here. Does it bite? It's going to be my work buddy. No. Thank you. What's the giveaway? If you go on my Twitter, there is a giveaway. You can retweet it. By the way, did you guys see? I actually, my dear friend Ichigo actually asked me to draw my character, to have my character drawn in this outfit, and I decided to post it on Twitter. So here you go, Dog Army. This is your reward for being loyal members of the Dog Army. I actually had myself drawn in this outfit, so there you go. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Oladia, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Oladia. Thank you very much. Consider that a reward for us reaching 900, for us reaching 800 dog plushies sold. Hello, Mary. Second time on a stream. Can't wait to enjoy. Welcome, Triple. Good to see you. Remember when I named my cat Son after you to get a raise? He's very energetic and a troublemaker. Ooh. I'm glad you're enjoying your time with your new dog, Sonny, with your new cat dog. How quickly can you come up with a very random story on the spot? Relatively quickly. Depends, though. I mean, the question is it going to be good? Right? I'm helping someone out, good friend of mine. So I'm in a little bit in the background. Me and Aoife are in a group chat right now. Yes. Game Swana, thank you for the tier 1 sub at 3 months in advance. Thank you. Thank you very much, darling. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. 3 months in advance, though. That is crazy. That is pretty damn epic. Mary, do you have a dog? No, I'm a dog. Why would I need a dog if I'm a dog? That doesn't make any sense. By the way, on Twitter, something very scary is trending. I want to ask you guys about this. I'm afraid to click it. I'm afraid to click it, and it's just. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, it's this scary topic that's been trending for the last bit. It's very terrifying. They're eating the dogs, all caps, and it's under politics, and I'm absolutely terrified. I don't want them to eat me, whoever it is. I don't know who's eating me. It's not something I want anything to do with. I'd really rather stay out of that matter. It sounds very scary. And you know what, Dog Army? I think I'd just rather not think about it. I think I'd rather just not think about it. I'm going to forget about that. I'm going to forget about that and stay out of America. Don't interact with that dog. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Today I am drinking strawberry lemonade Gamersubs. Go to gamersubs.gg/Mary to get 10% off all Gamersubs products. Go, go, go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I am the most over-monetized VTuber in the world. And I'll tell you how I know that. Ladies and gentlemen, go get your dog plushie at Makeship. Go get your dog plushie. Get the big dog plushie. It's only available for 4 more days. Go get it now. Don't miss it. Also, this stream is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Go to surfshark.com/Mary. Use coupon code Mary to get 4 months extra. Protect your privacy and unlock extra regions shows with your Netflix account. In addition to that, go to ironsidecomputers.com and go to ironsidecomputers.com and get your custom Lucius Merryweather PC. Go get your Lucius Merryweather PC. Go get it right now. Woof, woof, woof. Also, check out my merch. Deviant Ignis, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone, please welcome Deviant Ignis to the Dark Army. Please welcome Deviant Ignis. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss our very special giveaway. Our giveaway is still undergoing. Go and retweet the giveaway. You'll have a chance to win a free dog plushie. But don't let that stop you from buying the dog plushie, because then you'll get 2. Who doesn't want 2 dog plushies? And we just sold 2 more dog plushies. Let's go! Go get yours now. Only 3 days and 12 hours remaining. And then it'll be gone forever. You'll never be able to get that version of the dog plushie ever again. Woof. Should I buy one for my mom? Of course you should, Caitlin. 2 is better than 1. Indeed. 2 is better than 1. Maximo Wolf, good to see you. Hi, Mary. Hello, Tawe. Hello, hello. 2 doggies on my desk are judging me. Are they expensive? Well, go to the website and check. It's not too bad. It's like $30 for a high quality plushie. And I've held it in my arms, and it's squishy, it's huggable, it is adorable. You can bring it with you in your bag. It is just big enough to hug and just small enough to bring with you. I like free stuff, so why not? Yeah. 30 buckaroonies. Is it Bly friendly? Yes. We're going to try and teach Rin today how to pronounce Bly. She keeps saying Blahage. It is not Blahage, it is Bly. I'm going to teach her to. Do you think I'll be successful? Or do you think she's just going to insist on saying it the wrong way anyway? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, she knows. She does it on purpose. See, that's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. Woof. Do you have any pets? No. I am a dog. However, I am debuting a furry model on Sunday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A fully custom furry model. I'm going to be getting a fully custom furry model on Sunday. You guys gonna come watch me? Woof woof. Da 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 da. Afternoon, Mary and doggos. Afternoon, Pastel. Yeah, Blahai, I think she knows how it's pronounced, but she intentionally mispronounces. Yes, she does do that. We'll see if I can whip her into shape. Truly a what the dog doing moment. British wolfman. I'm not a wolfman, nor am I British. I'm actually a Danish dog. You were very far off. Let me see here. Woof. I'm a Danish dog man, not a British wolf man. Can't wait for the stream to turn from calming to Rin screaming. Yeah, that'll be a whole thing. I am very sleepy. It is 9:30 p.m. here in Japan. I've been getting very sleepy at night, but it's okay. I've got my gamer subs. I'll wake up. Bin Benbows and Merry collab of the lifetime. Yeah. Why do I feel like there's going to be a whiny war between Blahai and Dog Plushie? That's what we need to do. We need to convince Rin to buy Dog Plushie. That's how we do it. Is there a way to see the stream schedule? I suppose I could show you. Give me a moment. I can show you. Just a second, dogs. Here you are. This is the remaining streams. We have Lockdown Protocol at 8 p.m. GST. And then we have Furry Debut. Lockdown Protocol and then Furry Debut. You guys excited? I certainly am. I can't wait for Lockdown Protocol on Saturday. It's going to be a big event. I can't wait. Missing the art? You can see the art anytime you like. I'm in Japan as well. Just got stationed in Okinawa. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'll be streaming at a very good time for you then. Hell yeah. I wonder if I've got many military men who are stationed in Asia with me. That would be funny. If that's like a thing that I've got. What's Lockdown Protocol? It's basically like, it's a new Among Us type game. You know what I just found out? I found out that the new Fears to Fathom game has been released. I'm going to go play it. Fears to Fathom. Fears to Fathom. It's Woodbury Getaway. No, it releases on the 12th, which is basically today. Just bought a bundle of your mini posters. Can't wait to hang them in my room. No, Neto, no. I can't wait. Fears to Fathom is this like game. It's this genre of games that are kind of like Chiller's Arts. Do you guys know Chiller's Arts? Fears to Fathom is basically American Chiller's Arts. So I'm going to be playing Fears to Fathom, Woodbury Getaway. I'm going to be playing it. And it's going to be very fun. They're very aesthetic, kind of VHS 1990s horror games. Been waiting for this new one to come out for quite a while. I can't wait for it. We're probably gonna set it up on the schedule for next week. There's a bunch of things I want to play next week, actually. I am not sure if the new Final Fantasy comes out next week. Let's see. That'll be the 18th. The 18th of September. There is also Crime Scene Cleaner we gotta do eventually. New Final Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16. We actually already played some parts of it, if you guys remember. Hello, Mary. How are you? I am doing great. You know what I should do? Hold on. I haven't gone to my throne for quite a while. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add something that I want to it. Just you wait. I'm going to add something I want to my throne. Here's how we do it. I'm going to go to amazon.jp. And I'm going to get the thing I want the most. Just you wait. Just you wait, dogs. Here we go. Alright. Who's gonna buy it first? We'll see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, who would like to pay for my Diet Dr. Pepper? Who would like to pay for my Diet Dr. Pepper? Would anyone like to pay for me to be on the receiving end of a Diet Dr. Pepper? I would really like a can of root beer as well, honestly. Those look good. Import failed. Failed link. Hold on. Let me try this one instead. What? I can't import them? That's crazy. Hold on. Import from Amazon. Oh. Add gift. Add product link. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we freaking go. What is this? 14,000 yen. Okay. Add to wish list. Okay. And then add product link. And then Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay. Hell yeah. Give me a moment, I'm adding it in. I am adding it in. This is so dumb. This is what's on my throne. This is what's on my throne. Bread for Liv, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing a collab with Rin Penrose today. Welcome, everyone. We just sold our 810th dog army plushie. Go get your dog. Get your dog. Get your dog. Arr. Arr. Get your dog. All right. Let's see then. Let's see what we got. People have suggested me some gifts as well. Squishy monkey toys, stretch gorilla, comfy life gel enhanced seat cushion. Oh my god. Lego Star Wars. Raid ant roach and earwig insect killer spray. Wait. 12 pack of root beer costs €104? No. I put yen, not euro. Hold on. Oh my god. Damn, that's crazy. I meant to put yen. What? Come on, bruh. Give me a second. Let me fix that up. Wait a minute, it does cost that. I guess because it's imported or something. That's crazy. Let me remove that, actually. I don't want that. Why is it so expensive? That's so annoying. Oh well, no root beer for dog. You can't get good root beer in Japan. It's so sad. So sad. So sad. Unbelievable. It's because diet root beer. Yeah. So sad. Oh, someone suggested I get a tungsten cube. That's crazy. Laogan Ma? You know what? I'm gonna prove it. Laogan Ma. I can smuggle some in December. That would be lovely. I actually love root beer, but I don't know. It's pretty sad. Can't get it here. You cannot get it here. Let's see here. Woof. Zafkiel, thank you for the 2 months up at 6 months. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Everyone, please welcome back Zafkiel for his 600th month. For his 600th month. Welcome him back. Let's see here. "600 months as a member of the Ogami. How does it feel, huh?" Good evening, Mary. Good evening, Grammy. Good evening, good evening. Woof. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. Today we're going to be joined by Rin Penrose in just 22 minutes. Just 22 minutes. Hold on, everyone. Mary, will you stream on Saturday? Yes, I will. We're doing Lockdown collab. We are indeed. Did you see my fan art? Yes, I see all the fan art. Thank you so much. Got the fancy fit on for collab? Yeah, of course. I can't have Rin Penrose of all people outdress me, can I? I'll come. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. Put on blush, shark hoodie. Hello, I'm new here. I'm from the YouTube Shorts viewers. Welcome, noob. Thank you for joining in. Anyone else found me on Shorts? Anyone else? I imagine quite a few people. I'm gonna need to fight Rin. I thought we could be the king and queen of shorts, but apparently Rin wants to be a king as well, so there can only be one king. I'm gonna have to kill him. Whatever. Gonna have to kill Rin. That song is from Persona 5, right? Yep. Persona 5 has really good music. I should be the queen. I'll be the queen of shorts then. Yes. I will be the queen of shorts. Woof. I'll come back in a while. Sure. I've heard of your name, including from Rin herself, but I haven't bumped into any of you shorts. How do you know my name from Rin? Found both you and Rin on shorts. This is my first time joining your stream. Excellent to see you. Wow, Mary is coming for John VTuber. Yes. I like your energy, so I decided to follow you here as well. Thank you, Love NF. Thank you so much. I'm playing Persona 5 Royal right now. It's a good game. It's an excellent game. Love Persona 5. I miss playing it with you guys. It's very nice to be able to play it a bit. The YouTube algorithm will probably give me some shorts later today though. For sure. You should go watch me and Rin. Be sure to. Let's see here. Just doing a quick thing. Rin should be joining in 19 minutes. You guys ready to see Rin? It should be fun, I think. We got Rin a gift. No. I hope they got me a gift. Dog, I just joined. I just researched Costco May. I have improved root beer in Japan. Maybe you can check. Oh, Costco Japan. Costco Japan. Root beer. They do, but they don't have diet. I don't want to drink sugar. That's a rule. I don't drink sugar. I think it's too much of a slippery slope. You know what I mean? If you start drinking sugar, then all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. If you go off on sugar, all hell breaks loose. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Can I have the song name, please? Yeah. It's Keep of Lust. I'm excited for next week because we're gonna have a very cool schedule. I'm also going to Tokyo Game Show, by the way. There's gonna be a special Final Fantasy XIV announcement and I can't wait for it. It'll be very cool. I'll take you guys with me, of course. I'll let you know what happens. Yes. Yeah, I'm from Denmark, not England. I'm not English. Unlike John VTuber. Wow. Y'all, is Persona 5 good? Yes, it is. Tokyo Game Show IRL furry stream? It's a bit too difficult to do in Japan. Plus, we already sent my dog plushie over to Alabama for my next convention appearance. How much longer till Rin joins? 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Best game in FF franchise? I really like 14. Although 15 is one of those that could have been legendarily good, just based purely on the concept and the characters. Just 4 boys on a road trip is an excellent idea for a Final Fantasy game. For a game in general, it was very, very well made. I'm sad we didn't get more of it. I'm sad it wasn't very well polished. Need an ASTRALINE voice mod for 15. That would be fun. I'd enjoy it. Yeah, we're going to Alabama. We're going to Comic-Con in Alabama. Last time we were there, we had a very good experience. I can't wait to go again. Alabama is a good state. How to drive 2 states over to meet Mary? You could take a flight, no? What if you took a flight? Dog! 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 Woof, 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 woof. Any anime conventions in Southeast Asia I want to come see? We often go to Singaporean events. I don't know if we're going this time, but we have gone and often do go. We've done so many times, so probably go again relatively soon. Should be exciting enough. Yeah. What time is it for you guys? It's 8:46 p.m. for me. Well, it is currently 21:47 p.m. for me. I'm going to be doing an interview with Rin Penrose. Oh, it's Komiyama Ambrose from Globi, the VTuber agency that believes the Earth is round. These people believe the Earth is a circle. Can you believe it? Globi. Hi, Komiyama. Hey, Komiyama, you had a brief appearance in my latest video. You should go check it out. Oh, here we go. Everyone talking about their time zones now. Okay, everyone, get it out of your systems. Tell me what time it is. You're so unserious. No, I'm not. Yeah, you did. You had a little moment. Woof. Mary, how are you? I'm doing great, Naki. How are you? Naki Blob. You asked, yeah. Oh dear. So many people. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Love you, Dogami.
What
oh,
time
Owen.
is it? It's gift subs time.
It's gift subs time. Thank you, Owen Wilson, for the 200 bitties. Thank you. Appreciate it. Rin should be joining in 12 minutes, everyone. Everyone, please go get my dog plushie. We just sold 2 more dog plushies. Everyone go get your dog plushie. Everyone get your dog plushie. Oh my god, Owen Wilson, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you. Congratulations to all the people who just got gifted a tier 1 sub, courtesy of 2XX Owen Wilson. Congratulations to DJ Zombie, Iron Fist, Faijakin, Iris, Axiokla, Muella, Felix Kushiki, Krai Tavino, Tete, and Honey Grimoire. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you, Owen. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. All donations and all subscriptions and all purchases, all profit on this channel goes back into the project of the channel. So if you donate, if you sub, if you do anything, all of it goes back into supporting my next debut. I am only ever putting money back into doing a magnificent show for you all. An absolutely magnificent show. You will not regret it. Do you have a good spice tolerance? I believe so. I do believe so. Femboy VTuber model debut when? Well, I already had a femboy model. You guys want to see? Let's see if I can pull it up. There we go. I've had this femboy model for a while in the past. This is my femboy model. Do you like it? It's so cute. Yeah, it's cute. A lot of my viewers very much missed this one. I had my twink death. I got older. Woof. Feels like he's still talking to us. Yeah. It's my femboy model here. This is just one outfit of it though. It's like panda hood. Panda, 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 woof. Panda, 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 woof. Panda, 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 woof. Let's go back. I also have this one. Which is my villain form. This is my villainous VTuber form. You like it? I was meant to look kind of like a JRPG villain. I think we did a good job with it. Do you like it? I like it. I think it's magnificent. Yeah, I like the purple. You could be a 14 raid boss. That was the idea. The idea was for me to be kind of Final Fantasy 14 raid boss type of thing. The Guy, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships over on YouTube. Congrats to Astro Man, Fida Rika, RJ the Great, Jess Chen, and JJ Hero. Thank you, The Guy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Claffo, thank you for the 4 months. Thanks, Claffo. Thank you, buddy. Right, let's see. What else do I have? Got a few. Let's see. I've got this one. Kind of look like an American cartoon character. This is what American VTubers look like. Yeah. This is also a classic. Looks pretty good actually. The way it's animated to look like the show is pretty amazing. Kind of like it. It's pretty crazy. All right. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna switch back. But yeah, I'm getting a new furry model. I'm getting a furry model this Sunday. And the furry model is apparently...
Let's get some Merryweather free, Merryweather free, Merryweather free, Merryweather free, Merryweather free, Merryweather free going.
Oh wow. Thank you, Owen. Thank you. See, has anyone bought my root beer yet? Has anyone bought my root beer yet? Not yet. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. I was gonna say something. Lycris Elaine, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please enjoy your stay. Everyone, welcome back, Lycris Elaine. But yeah, the furry model, according to Nick Nocturne at least, is very twinkish. So you'll see. Set your calendar. 8 p.m. JST on Sunday. And if you don't know what time that is for you, all you gotta do is Google 8 p.m. JST and it'll show what time it is for your local time. I'm surprised more people don't know about that, actually. How are you today, Yakokumi? Are you doing well? Very twinkish. And gay, yeah. Oh yeah. Alright everyone, I'm going to be setting up with Rin now, so I will be right back.
Oh damn, you weren't lying when you. Why is there a small me?
I guess
What's
that's
he
your
doing here?
Fuki. I guess that's your Fuki. Is that your Fuki?
Statistically, yes, it is. Why
Put
is
it
there
here.
a silly little creature here?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it on top of my dog plushie.
My god, it's like a speaker.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
Ladies
my
and
God.
gentlemen, please welcome the king of shorts, Rin Penrose.
And
Yay!
another smaller Rin Penrose.
Yay! Yay! It's Rin! It's Rin! We got her to join! She's here!
What does that mean? Have you been reaching out to me for like...
No. Just in my mind.
That makes it sound like I've been trying for months to get
I've
this
been
guy
trying,
over here.
been trying for years, even before she joined.
He's
Idol.
ignored all of my calls.
I've just been waiting. I've been waiting for this chance to finally bring on the legendary, the legend, John VTuber. Ladies and gentlemen, John VTuber. How are you doing today, Rin?
Tired because I normally wake up at 5 p.m., but you know
Oh, dear.
how it is.
You normally wake up at 5 p.m. Oh
It's a-
dear. So
it's
you're
a
up early
tough
today.
Listen, kids. If you live outside of America and you want to join an American VTubing company, just think about what that's gonna do to your sleep schedule, okay? All of the meetings are like at midnight. It's fine. I'm fine.
Oh god. No, I know what you mean. We had
2 minutes I've
to.
started complaining about everything. Yeah, this
Oh, I do know what you
getting
mean.
a pretty
I mean,
accurate experience.
in my own company, right? In my own agency that I started, I had to get up at 3 a.m. to do the 1 year anniversary because everyone else is in other time zones. I was like, oh, genius idea. Let me
considerate.
invite Europeans and Americans. None of us are going to be overlapping stream times. It's a genius idea.
I'm
I
so
thought to
smart.
myself. So smart. I thought to myself. Then, for some reason, I never realized.
Wait a second. If we have no overlap, then we have no overlap.
We have no overlap. Maybe overlap might have actually been a good thing to an extent. So yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, I gotta agree. It is in fact on you, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's what Aoife says. Oh, anyway, Rin, you are famous for your shorts. And I think the question
Oh god, that's
that
terrible. Oh
everyone
no, oh god.
is wondering
Ah.
about your shorts is, what kind of fabric are they? Can you reveal what brand? Are they tailor-made?
They're tailor-made, but I am not a
Where
tailor.
did you get them? It's an important question. Please reveal to us your secrets.
I'm trying to remember anything about clothes now. What have you got me doing?
I don't know. I'm asking the important questions
Just
that
because I
everyone
have
wants
incredible
to
fashion
know.
sense doesn't mean I know anything about anything.
You actually do have kind of a banger fashion sense, you know.
No, literally, when we were getting the collab ready, I looked at both of our models and I was like, there's a theme here. We both came dressed for the occasion.
Yes. You know, I decided, you know what? I mean, normally I wear alternate outfits, especially for my talk show-esque collabs. I wear a different outfit. But for today's occasion, I decided, you know what? If Rin is going to show up in princely attire, I might as well match. I'm not going to let you be the prince here. No.
I swear, every single male VTuber I collab with, it looks like either we shop at the same place or we're siblings. It's terrifying. It's kind of funny.
You collab with men? That's crazy, Rin. You're
What
an
am I doing
idol.
right now, buddy?
I don't know. I barely count.
Oh dear. There was a time, like, after I debuted where I wasn't collabing with anyone because I was a very shy boy. And I was like, no, I'll probably collab with boys someday. And then I didn't for a long time, and it kind of looked like I wasn't going to. And I wonder if I got some different kind of person's hopes up. And then I was just, nah.
Well,
I'm
don't
friends
you
with a lot
worry
of
about that
Holostars, buddy.
because I am a dog.
Ah, I see. The three genders.
I am a dog. Woof.
I see.
But yeah. So, Rin. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, male-female collabs. I don't know. I never even look at women because, you know, I have to be loyal to my fans. If I'm in the near, if I'm even anywhere close to a woman, I immediately start running in the opposite direction.
It's okay. This stream will not change any of that. I do not count.
No. So, it's been almost 2 years since you debuted as a VTuber with Idly, and a lot of things have happened since then. The world has
buddy!
The world has changed
that's
a lot
one way
in
of
these
putting
2
it.
years.
You have no idea the horrors I've endured. Go on.
You reached over 800,000 subscribers. You came out as British, very bravely, I might say. And based entirely on watching your videos and streams, you seem to have purchased more IKEA shark plushies than a human being should or ever would need.
I have several holes to poke in this argument, thanks.
And soon, you will be on a brand new journey. In November, you'll no longer be with Idle.
Yes.
In Penrose, you will be a fully independent VTuber.
Oh dear, this does feel like a talk show now, doesn't it? So what are your future plans?
What do you feel is your proudest achievement so far as a VTuber?
Not having graduated sooner.
Not having
sounds
graduated
terrible.
sooner.
But I'm a very, what is the word? I'm one of those people. I'm
What does
done
that
with
mean?
something and I'm like, okay, I'm out, I'm done.
Oh dear. That is one way we differ. I stick to things forever.
Fair enough. It's not a good quality when it comes from me.
So you might quit VTubing one day?
I mean, like, if something else comes along that I'm more interested in. I do have stuff I want to do that's, like, less VTubery. It's probably still going to be on the internet because I love attention, but...
Less VTubery. Now you got me curious. Can you tell me anything about that?
No.
No.
No, I can't. Let's
Well,
go.
I've been kind of dipping my toes into something that wouldn't traditionally be referred to as VTuber content. Although I'm still a VTuber, of course, but I think a lot of people in this space have actually almost stopped entirely referring to themselves as VTubers. I don't know if you've noticed.
It's interesting. I feel like there is a weird kind of disconnect between like, I'm a normal streamer and I'm a VTuber, when it's kind of you're doing kind of the same content, but one of you has a model. And it's not a bad thing, it's just a very curious kind of quirk of how the scene's evolved over the years.
Yes. Like, I know people who use a VTuber model who basically do what I would call VTuber streams, but they insist on the fact that they are not VTubers.
I mean, to each their own, right? Honestly,
to each their own. I mean, you can label yourself however you want, but it's an interesting nuance. I find that there are people uncomfortable with the label of VTuber.
I mean, I guess maybe it comes with like the certain like implications of like, if I'm a VTuber, I have like the VTuber culture and I do the VTuber things. And for some people, it's literally like, no, I just don't want a face cam. Like,
if I'm a VTuber,
God.
If I'm a VTuber, I play Dead by Daylight with all my 8 friends in a call every day on Twitch, and I play Valorant. Is that the vibe that it's giving off? I don't know.
I don't know. It's like, there are certain things that VTubers are like kind of not expected to do, but there is an expectation there, right? Like, if you're a VTuber, you do, you have a debut stream and you do this and you do this and you do this.
I love the debut streams though.
So I guess like it's a good time, but I think it's not for like absolutely everyone on the planet, which is fine. We wouldn't get anywhere if everyone was just off doing the same thing, right?
That is true. So I've been dabbling in storytime animation recently. And it's been very fun.
You showed me, you DM'd me, you were very proud.
I did. I was very happy with it. I enjoy it very much. Is that anything you've ever considered doing?
I think back when I hadn't even started doing the shorts. I was workshopping with management. Like, oh, let's try YouTube Shorts. That's the new hotness on YouTube.gov. What do we do?
YouTube.gov.
The government organization known as YouTube.
Yes.
And a lot of people were doing like story time stuff. Because it's just like, you know, everyone's got some kind of, if you don't have some kind of story, why we're in this business, honestly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe I'll do stuff about like what it's like to be a VTuber, but it's a lot of scripting and like I have to get it fact checked and stuff because I don't want to say anything completely stupid, and yet I've probably still managed to. And like some of them were like, no, Rin, it's fine. Just do like unscripted. It's fine. No one will really care that much. It's okay. It's fine. Tell the stories. And I was like, okay, but like, what if I was pretentious about it? And then fast forward to now.
Wait, so your shorts are mostly unscripted?
No, that I was told like it's okay if you do unscripted, and I was like, I did not hear you.
Oh,
Would
okay.
you like to see my big script document?
I was like, that's very impressive if you're just going
If
off the
they
cuff
were
the entire
unscripted, I
time.
would be the world's greatest public speaker, but
Yes.
unfortunately.
No, I can't go off script. In fact, I'm pretty terrible without a script.
I'm pretty terrible with a script.
One time, I got so annoyed, I just started scripting my streams. My audience still haven't noticed. Because I write very fast, Rin, right? I write with 140 words per minute. So I've just, like, take 2 hours before stream starts, script the entire thing. They don't even notice, those silly little goofers. Those silly
Rin
little
nods.
people
I
in
agree.
chat. Yeah, it's happened a few times. It's not every stream, but if you notice I'm like oddly eloquent in this stream, it's usually because it's pre-scripted.
Oh, this guy had a plan the whole time.
I do. And actually, on that topic, a lot of your videos talk about the industry of VTubing. My instinct is usually that people probably wouldn't be interested in the behind-the-scenes matters
Oh,
of
you have
entertainers.
no idea how nosy some people are. I'm some people.
Yeah, exactly. But those are your most popular videos almost. Like most of your popular videos are related to these kind of meta topics. People seem to be extremely interested in it. Do you ever get
Yeah, there's not too much content like as of right now, or especially when I started, because I know I started a small trend of like VTubers telling it how it is. But that's a bad way of putting it, but I'm still right. No, I think especially back then there wasn't a lot of content that was just like, and here's how the business actually works, coming from people who are in the business, you know? Because I've noticed like there's a trend, and like I'm not blaming anyone for it, because honestly, like you gotta do the best that you gotta do. But there is kind of a trend of like, HoloLive's opening auditions. Let's make a VTuber audition advice video from someone who's never joined a company, and it's like, okay, well.
I mean, you joined Idol.
It's your well, for a lot of people, they talk about stuff and it's like an informed opinion. And for me, I was like, no, I'm gonna go talk to like the COO, and we're gonna make this factually accurate.
You know, I've never gotten the opportunity to do an audition. I almost wanted to for a while.
Boy, I have.
There's so
I have
many
managers
times.
who can give you horror stories if you'd like.
Oh, I'd love to hear some. Please do.
Let's go. There is a. It's not a rule, but I imagine emotionally it's a rule where if you sing, especially with this company, if you come into an audition and you sing Yuasabi's Idol, you know, from Oshinoko, then it's just like, you better be doing that song really well, or you are out, because everyone has sung that song before, and we are tired of hearing, like, I'll come in, last year I was coming into meetings, and like, I would be sat down, and my manager would just be like, hi, so how are you doing? And I was like, it's audition season, isn't it?
They've heard that song
Oh, no.
50 billion times.
You've got to think about what, like, the hiring staff have probably been sitting through like 50 videos worth of, and try to like perform above that,
Yeah.
because it is a competition at the end of the day, isn't it? There's only so many spaces for, you know, companies above a certain size.
I mean, that's what I imagine, right? It's like if you're going into an audition and you know that there's like 400 people who sent in a tape, right? you need to be the thing that is like a breath of fresh air. That's how you stand out in an audition, right?
Exactly, because otherwise you just kind of melt into,
Yeah,
the
if you're just
collective,
like
the
"Oh,
auditions pile.
I'm Lucius Merryweather. Hey, hey, baby. I'm a VTuber. This is what I like and dislike.
Oh, you're a VTuber. Oh, wow, that's really interesting.
I can sing
No one else
too.
has said that before.
Never gonna give you up. Just go all in. Like just go down the list. You're most likely not gonna stand out very much. But if you do something weird, right? Like I don't know. You do something weird, like you do a puppet show or something odd. I don't know. It's
Not
gonna
even
be
weird, just unique, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Or,
so many
I mean, you
times
can also
where-
just be unique by doing it really, really well. So again, like, you can sing your Asabi's Idol as long as you can sing your Asabi's Idol really, really well.
You know,
You'll
that
learn all this stuff when
specific
you start
thing-
doing auditions. God.
That specific thing that you mentioned, your SOP's idol, right? It reminds me that guitar shops used to have this rule that you can't play Stairway to Heaven. Because they heard it a billion times.
It's not a rule here. It's not a rule, but
It's
like
not a rule.
It's something that I've picked up on from the fact that so many managers come to me during their during hiring season, and it's like, oh, you have no idea what we've just been through.
Is there any other odd things that is like a reoccurring frustration?
I mean, there's a lot, just because, when you have so many people sending in stuff, patterns are gonna form, obviously. I will say, I have heard a lot of reports of managers opening audition videos, and then the audition video was actually just like a Twitch VOD, and it's like either the person has just sent in a regular Twitch VOD, or they have recorded their audition live on twitch.tv, which
isn't
I
good.
gotta say, you have misunderstood the assignment if you're doing that. Sorry.
Oh dear. Twitch VOD. Oh yeah, I'm applying to join. Hey, watch me play Minecraft for 6 hours. By the way,
It's
please
either
watch
that,
all of
or
it.
or I imagine it's something along the lines of you see on the audition form, don't tell anyone you're applying to the audition form. And then
That's a mistake.
and then you
that
look
some
at that and
people
you're
do.
like, I don't believe in anything anymore.
They'll tweet out and say oh, wish me luck, and then they'll just post their audition to X agency. It's not a great idea.
I mean, I don't imagine it's a rule with absolutely every agency, but I do imagine it's, we're all under NDAs, aren't we? I can imagine you've got a few.
I'm
that
under
you're dealing
every
with.
NDA.
Let's go.
I can't say anything about anyone
When
ever.
the disclosure is not. But yeah, you've got to be able to keep a secret. We're VTubers, for crying out loud. We've all got secrets.
Maybe I should just send
called our
in me
legal names.
playing. You know what I should do? Next time Nitisanji opens auditions, I'm going to send them 14 hours of me playing Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, they're gonna love that.
And I won't elaborate on it. That's just what it's going to be.
And this is why another audition tip is just get something interesting in the first 5 to 10 seconds, because otherwise they are just gonna be like, okay, we've seen this guy, next.
Hell yeah.
They don't have all the time in the world.
There's
It's a
so
very
many-
time-consuming process, I have to imagine.
There's so many times where I was just so close to applying for Nitisanji and just going fuck it. But no, I can't. Because for me, in my case, Rin, this is why I made ASTRALINE. It's a conflict of interest if I join. I can't. I straight up
see,
can't.
it was it was a measure to stop yourself from doing something.
Yeah. I straight up can't. Even if I wanted to. But I do like
I mean, it
being
seems to be
indie.
working out.
Indie's cozy. I enjoy being indie.
I feel
you're
like
gonna
you're
be
indie
indie
with a
soon.
little asterisk next to it.
Yeah, I'm not really indie. I have a company backing. It's just that I own it, so
Indie
there's no
quotes.
restrictions. I'm
Just a small independent company.
I'm corporate. They just can't get rid of me. By the way, if you ever there's so many reasons why you shouldn't have your CEO be a VTuber. It's a terrible idea. Having a CEO have access to unlimited debut funds is a fucking awful idea. Because it just
That does seem a little bit ripe for exploitation.
there's a reason why
admit.
they're generally not. None of the other CEOs of VTuber companies are part of it. I'm just
I know at least one.
narcissistic
I
enough to
believe-
join. Really? Who?
I believe Noripro CEO is also a VTuber
Oh, Noah?
from Japan.
Which one?
Noripro, hold on.
No
I'm
way.
sorry.
There's another CEO tube out there?
You know the Inuyama Tamaki?
No, I don't know that.
Huh. I'm sending the website.
Show
It's
me.
time to learn.
I'm gonna check this out. I didn't
I can't
know
say
about
I know too much because I don't follow Japanese agencies too closely
that.
these days, but
Noripro. Let's see.
That's a
Creator
fun. I'm
first.
surprised you have not heard of this person.
I haven't. I don't know too much about the JP. Oh wait,
Fair
I
enough.
know the I know that. What's the name of this talent? This one. What's the name of them?
No, yeah, that's Inuyama. That's
Is that-
Inuyama Tamaki.
That's the CEO?
That's. It's complicated, but that is the CEO, I believe.
No freaking way, dude. That's crazy. What? I've seen them everywhere. Whenever I play a Chillers Aren't horror game, they're always in it.
Oh no, yeah.
This is the CEO of
Yeah, it seems
Of
like you two have a
Noripro.
lot in common.
Shut up. Don't start with me. Okay, so did you know I'm getting a furry model on Sunday?
You did say it is literally on your schedule. Your schedule,
is.
which you pay so much attention to, by the way.
Yes. My schedule. Yeah, no, you know what messes up with me, Rin? It's because I've been forced to take 2 days off a week.
I see.
Which I despise, by the way. I much prefer streaming. I'm in my element when I'm streaming every day. I don't like taking days off. I have forced myself just because it got to a point at one point where I was taking so few days off that the quality of my streams were just dipping. Because I had no prep time. I was running out of things to talk
that'd
about.
do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was running out of things to talk about, so it's like I have to go out there in the world and touch some grass, otherwise there's going to be nothing for me to mention on stream. I'm just going to be talking about the same topics over and over again. Cat Indy, thank you for the Prime Gaming.
I've had problems like that. I think it's definitely something VTubers especially need to look into, where
Yeah.
if you're just work, then it's like, you gotta go outside. There's a reason they say to touch grass, and I'm not actually putting it on, because, like, when I go outside and I have, like, fun for a day, and I remember what it feels like to be a human being, that, for some reason, is helpful to my content.
Yeah, it's not actually that I care about being a human being, it's just that I want my content to be better. I think you feel the same way, right?
Oh, dear.
It has absolutely
Well-
nothing to do with health or human being or social or mental health or anything like that. I just want my content to be better.
Well, everyone's got priorities, I guess.
Yeah. Woof?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Hey, Rin, if you were an animal, what animal would you be? Don't say shark. That's cheating.
I'm clearly a human person, and
You're
you
not a
can't prove
human person. You're a
otherwise.
VTuber. That's a different thing. That's a whole different
Oh,
category.
no. Well, then I clearly be a VTuber, and you can't prove otherwise.
I'm saying a VTuber is just an animal on its own.
It's a different
Honestly
species
true.
entirely. We have no idea what's
Honestly
going on
true.
with it.
It's a different species.
Where do they all keep
entirely.
coming from?
Rin, you ever considered a 3D debut?
Oh, I have. I do have a chibi model, a 3D
You
chibi
did,
model
I
that has
saw
been
you.
used exactly once.
I saw you
Because
vibing with it.
Because I do not understand how the technology works. It is something I want to look into. Obviously, like, now's not exactly the time, but we're figuring it out. Oh, is this the bit where I have to explain the whole, like, graduation thing?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
So
Hit
the
it.
whole graduation thing makes it sound like I'm just gonna die. It's great. No.
Hell yeah.
Basically, once
Rin
upon
found
a
a
time,
loophole.
there was a,
Rin found
there
a
was
loophole. Let me say.
VTuber called Rin Penrose. Rin Penrose worked for a VTuber company called Idol. One
Oh.
day, Idol got bought by a company called Brave Group US, and then Brave Group US was like, "You can leave if you want. You can have your model. We don't mind." And then Rin Penrose said that, yes, cool. I can't keep waking up at 11 p.m. for meetings.
You know, Rin, if I was CEO of Brave Group, I wouldn't have given you that deal.
Please.
That is an extraordinarily good deal. I can't believe they gave that to you. That is insane. I would never have given you that deal.
People say like, I can't believe Brave didn't fight more for Rin. And I'm like, oh, you have no idea about the part where I looked the CEO dead in the eyes and said, don't worry, I'm done. You don't gotta worry.
Because I was like, you know what? When I heard that there was going to be an option for some of the talents to leave if they wanted to, I was like, they're not going to let Rin leave. They're going to give her some sweet deal. Some incredibly
A lot of people
sweet
thought
deal.
the same.
And then you
A lot
laughed.
of people thought that they'd be...
Sorry.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God. Oh,
a lot
Sparky
of
Boy,
people-
thank you for the 5 tier on sub. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, a lot of people thought like, oh, they're gonna fight really hard to keep Rin Penrose, you know. I didn't get like a special deal or anything because that would have made me feel like garbage. You'd think I'd like favoritism when it's on my side, but
You know,
surprisingly, I do still have the scruples left.
I like the feel. I like to imagine the feeling of the CEO just standing there asking, Rin, what can we do to make you stay? And then you just walk away.
I mean, that was a little bit what the meeting was like.
What a geek
They gave me their presentation and they were like, what are your thoughts? And my thoughts were, well, like, I already asked to graduate, buddy. So, like,
I'm leaving.
no, because genuinely, and this is... basically, what happened was I'd asked to graduate before I knew about, like, the acquisition and stuff for, like, my own reasons. And then Brave Group comes along and they're like, okay, what if you didn't have to die? And I was like, whoa, I win this round, baby.
I like to imagine.
So I could have died, but you know what? I lived, bitch.
You'd already decided you wanted to be indie.
I'd already told the old CEO that like my time has come.
Yeah.
Well, my time has come in a few months because that's how graduation notices work.
Of course. No, but like you're iconic in terms of Idol and everything. Like you've been doing, you found incredible success from YouTube.
It's terrifying. It's very daunting being the most popular talent in a company, especially by this margin. Especially when people are like, oh, I don't know much about Idol. I just know it's the Rin Penrose company. I'm like, what? There are actually talented people in here. There are people who are very good at what they do and also Rin. Oh, God. I think Idol's going to be fine without me, honestly.
Your shorts are known across the entire space. They are famous.
Still don't know how that happened. Jesus
But enough
Christ.
about your fashion. You've also found success with TikTok-style videos. Is there any new or different avenues of content that you wish to pursue in the future, other than TikTok-style vertical videos?
I have something, and I'm not going to talk about this now because it is.
Tell us now. Tell us.
No, I'll tell you, but I won't tell the audience because I love being dramatic.
Okay.
You can ask me about that later, but I do have I have a good number of projects going on that aren't the usual VTuber fare. And some of them I wanted to do under Idol, and then it just didn't work out. If you are familiar with me, you may have heard me talk about The Scheme. The Scheme is still on its way. The Scheme. Probably next year.
Probably next year. Look forward to it, everyone.
I don't talk to many people about The Scheme just because it's like such a good idea that I'm a little bit worried someone's gonna come along and do it better than me.
I want to hear about The Scheme.
Oh, you can hear about The Scheme, buddy. I'll tell you all about The Scheme when...
That whole anxiety of someone coming along and doing it better. I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, no.
There was a business idea that I had that was like legitimately like a genius idea. Everything was set up. It was going to be perfect.
Oh dear, I see where this is going.
And then someone else did it first.
Yep, it happens, doesn't it?
Someone else did it first, and not only did they do it first, they used the exact name I was going to use.
It's
and they got all the people I was going to involved with it.
Pain. Oh no.
So at that point, I was just
dear
like,
Lord.
oh, there goes a year of planning
It's
down the
over.
drain.
Whee!
But then we just decided, you know what, we're going to do it anyway. We had to find a new name. We'll see what it
We'll
is.
do it anyway. It's kind of
Do it.
crazy, but
Fuck it, we'll do it
it's-
live. Fuck it.
You
Sorry
know what?
for
It's a
saying
good
the F word.
mentality to have, honestly.
Yeah. No, it wasn't
No,
the
honestly, like-
monkeypox, Alfred. That's not what That's not the
Probably a
idea.
slightly different idea.
That's a different idea. That's not.
Yo, what
that's
if
not
infectious disease? Am I right?
Oh, profit. Jesus. Oh my god.
No,
Sorry.
I honestly like if the same thing happened to me, if someone came along and did this idea, I'd probably be like, well, now or never, I guess. Time to do my thing too.
Time to pull the
And
plug or press the button. One or the other.
Oh dear.
You know, I like to imagine, like lore-wise, that you found the way you got to leave Idle/Brave is you found a loophole because your contract says for life, so you're going to temporarily stop your heart, and then that's
Trust
your
me, it's a
graduation,
great idea.
and then they'll resuscitate you, and then technically you can get out of your.
And that means that I leave with IP, surely. And like
Yeah,
some lawyer
exactly,
from Brave is
yeah.
going like, what is he on
That means
about?
that means the IP is relinquished.
Oh, goodness
Hell yeah.
gracious. I mean, it was... Honestly, I don't know if they were, like, initially planning to do that, but, they did listen to us when we did have, like, a few concerns, which was very... It was nice. Like, I think everyone who's left an Idol is gonna be in good hands. It's just, like, it's my time. I have other shit to do.
So, is there anything about being a part of Idol that you're going to be missing?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, part of it's already kind of like, you know, I joined when we were like, what? I was the 8th debut in the company. So when I joined, when I debuted, we already had a graduation. So there were about 9 of us active when I
Yes.
started. And I feel like you'll probably end up experiencing this too, or maybe you've already experienced it secondhand, but small corpos and like larger corpos have vastly different vibes. And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's definitely a different feeling from like, because, you know, we had EN1 and like, we're all a little group. And then we had EN2 and we're like, we're still a pretty little group. And then we had Encore come in and ES. And it's like, okay, we're getting a little bit bigger now. And now we've got EN3 coming in and they've kind of, EN3's been pretty well integrated into like Idol, like talent communications for a while now. So it kind of, honestly, sometimes I forget they're not debuted, which is a little bit funny. But it's definitely a different feeling, especially like also we have more staff now and stuff. When I started, it was 2 people, like running the entire
people?
thing. Now there's a lot of managers there that I have a lot of respect for. Like,
You hear that,
Hi,
Aoife?
you
It's
thought you
not
were-
that weird.
hi, you people thought I was gonna get through a stream without mentioning Lani? Head Idol talent manager? Well, you're wrong, fucko. Lani is Mayoshi.
So you just call them out all the time.
Genuinely, I can't remember a stream in like the last 10 I did where I didn't say something positive about Lani. Oh
That's so
dear.
funny.
Because like, I'll be real, it's a weird situation that me and the other 4 talents who are leaving are in. Where the company isn't really built to support us because we're not, you know, I mean, it's built to support us as much as it's meant to support any talent who's leaving, except we don't get all the like sad tearful goodbye stuff because we're not dying. So, you know, there's certain aspects of like company life that we're not really like included in because it makes sense not to include us. You know, we're not going to be doing projects that last past November, for example. So anything that's like that, it's, you know, they don't need to be clued in because they're not going to be part of it. I'm like, okay, no, I see that. But I've also stopped having like mandatory meetings a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's with people Unless it's about like the departure and stuff, which obviously. But I'm not having like, oh, let's do a strategy planning meeting. We're not having any of that anymore.
I have another
Because
question.
now that's my job.
I have another question, but I gotta run to the bathroom. Can you entertain the chat for a second?
Oh, I love talking.
All right, be right back.
Oh, is his soul just leaving his body? Okay. Okay, well, Yikes. He's dead. Have a good one. Oh boy. It's my stream now. Welcome to I've just realized that I can't move myself on this. What has he done? What nightmare hath Merryweather wrought? What's up, gamers? I know how to function on a solo stream. I've always known. I've never not known, and I'm doing it right now. You want to hear about Lani? No, well, I'm gonna save the talk. I'm gonna save the talk about Lani, my manager, my Oshi, for when the dog boy comes back. Because he has to hear this as well. Shameless self-promo time. Hi, I'm Rin Penrose, channel idly end, but not for long. I'm leaving in November. I thought it would be really funny if I hit 1 million subscribers before that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank God I was able to do that now, because if I did that while he was still with me, I'd get a lot of flag. But with this, it's just smooth sailing. I can just say whatever I want, I can promote myself in any untrue way that I please, and it all just works out. You love to see it. You love to see it. Am I doing it specifically for the comedy aspect? Of course I am. I'm not a normal person. Oh, I sense a presence. I know you're still here! Yeah, no, that'd do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rin.
Hey, buddy!
How's it going?
Oh, it sure is. It's been several years since you left me here, and all I've been doing is talking to myself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Do you like my dog form?
I thought he was over here. I thought this was the real Merryweather the whole time.
No, that's a plushie. I'm the real Merryweather.
My God, is that a marketable plushie?
Yeah. Go to makeshift.com and get your dog
Available
plushie.
only on... Listen, when I don't have merch to shill, I gotta shill someone else's. On makeshift.com! Buy the thing! It's possible, and you can do it.
Get one for your grandma.
That's your own choice.
Get one for every family member. Get 7. Yeah.
Specifically 7. He's gone. Oh,
I'm here.
he's back. My God.
Woof. Have you seen my American VTuber model?
I think you showed that earlier, didn't you? I was snooping.
You were snooping?
I do a little bit of snooping.
Where
I
is
saw
it?
you had the... No, that's a dog. That's a different
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
different dog.
Oh, hey, Rin Penrose. What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guy who is utterly lost by this entire situation.
Yes. So tell me, you were going to tell me about your manager.
Oh yeah! Okay, yeah, so the current system isn't particularly built for us just because of, it's a weird circumstance that we're all in. Someone who does not believe this and is sacrificing her fucking sleep schedule for me is lead idol talent manager Lani. If you don't like Lani, get the fuck off this webpage. This one's not for you. Oh boy. Yeah, Lani is the lead talent manager at Idol. She deserves every pay rise in the world. She is a warrior. She is a fighter. I wish she would sleep more. God, I wish she would sleep more.
That's excellent. There's nothing better than a great talent manager who cares.
No, absolutely. Like I've seen the difference between like a manager who is kind of alright and a manager who just blows everything out the water. It's incredible. And Lani is definitely the latter. She is terrifyingly competent. You love to see it. I've had a lot of good managers in Idol, honestly. You know, that's one thing I'm gonna miss. You know.
Yeah.
I take like, and I'm gonna have to do this as a test. But when I'm like, okay, who do I want as a manager? The test that I do is I ask if they want to watch obscure British crime dramas with me, and if they say yes, then I'm like, okay, we can work with this.
Have you considered hiring a manager when you
Oh, absolutely.
when you stop
No,
your heart
I'm
for a
when I
second?
medically die, yes.
Yes.
No, I'm
Magic.
already looking into it. Like, obviously, I can't get anything done right now because I'm still with Brave. But like, I'm scoping out my options. Puts my hands together evilly, rubs them like an evil, scheming little bug. Yes, I am. In
An
fact,
evil, scheming little bug.
rubs my
That's so
hands together like
descriptive.
like a mosquito. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
A
into
manager-
it. I mean, there's a lot that's got to go into this. You'll see. The day after I leave the company, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's time.
Just run into the streets and start asking every person you see. That'll go well.
VTuber, what do you mean?
I saw this clip the other day of Gordon Ramsay. He was on some cooking show, and some lady who had a cooking show on Twitch was winning one of the categories, and he asks her, what do you do? And she says, I cook on Twitch. And he goes, what the fuck is Twitch? It's just the funniest thing.
Those are people from completely different worlds colliding
yeah.
for the first time. That's great. So
Is Twitch.
I presume that was when you were watching Gordon Ramsay yesterday on stream.
Yeah, it was so good.
You know what you weren't doing on stream yesterday?
What?
Which you told everyone you were going to do on stream yesterday, and then you didn't.
Yeah, I thought I was interviewing you yesterday. I don't know. It's confusing.
But you sent me a DM the day before. Like, I'm excited for tomorrow, and I'm like, what is tomorrow? Our collab is on Thursday. What? What does he mean? Am I losing it? Oh no! And then like I asked your manager, and your manager was like, "No, he's just being an idiot. He got the day wrong."
It's because I've got a dog brain. It's not my fault. It's not made to contain scheduling. It's like,
who's gonna tell him?
That's why I've got Aoife. Because I can't be trusted to remember my own schedule. Even if it's on...
Yeah, there's a reason on... If anyone's wondering why the pinned comment on YouTube says something along the lines of, live in 9 hours, yeah, okay, whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. I just pinned it.
Tomorrow I'll be interviewing Rin Penrose. Tomorrow. Interesting.
Tomorrow. It's always tomorrow somewhere.
Oh dear.
It's tomorrow.
Honestly, I'm glad it wasn't yesterday because my brother got a little bit sick and I might have had to I didn't in the end, but I was like I might have to babysit him.
Oh dear.
So do I just do this interview while there's a coughing, dying child in the room?
So you actually
okay,
you've actually kind of included your... I'm glad he's okay. You've actually included your family quite a bit in your VTubing.
Oh god, I mean, as long as I make money, they love it.
Yeah. We talked about that before.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I believe I told you my mom's reaction to me being a VTuber is she wrote down every sub that I got and every dono I got and then gave me an earnings report.
Why is it always like the... Why is it always the mothers are better at keeping track of that stuff? It's because they care about the money. It's because it's about the money.
Yep. She does.
My mother is so much better at thanking super chats than I am.
Oh, really?
Honestly, I already knew I was a disgrace at that, but she just completely... Oh, no.
I believe my mom got more donations than I've ever gotten in one stream.
You learn to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
You learn to get used to it.
Yes.
It's a fact of life. It's a fact of life.
I do gotta call her. Every time I don't call her for a while, she goes into my chat and yells at me. And then my mods pin it.
You know, I've been able to fend Mum off from joining my chat by being like, "Oh, it's in my NDA. You can't do that. You can't say anything. Blah 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 blah." Yeah, no. Once the contract's over, I don't tell her, but she's probably gonna be fine.
Just just claim
She's
it's
probably
against
just gonna
YouTube
show
viewers.
up. I know she watches my streams sometimes. Like, we'll be like sitting in her room after like talking shop and stuff, and then she'll just open her phone, turn on like the speaker, and she'll just start watching my shorts in front of me, and I'm like, Mother, I'm right here. You've already watched this one. You've seen this short before, Mum. What are you doing? And she's like, no, I gotta get your engagement up. And I'm like, how did you learn about these things? And then I'm like, oh,
Get the engagement up.
all I talk about to anyone is YouTube anymore.
Loop it at 2% volume. There you go.
Oh no, she's looping at 50% volume. She's
Oh my
so
god. Hell yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh,
No, because
Portio, thank you for the 28 months. Go on.
all I talk about, and I feel like you're probably the same, but like, I have friends come round. All I talk about is like the career. My family wants to talk to. All I talk about is the career. You know, I haven't seen my dad in a while. Let's go visit, and all we talk about is my career.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? That's what we do. It's our passion.
I feel like that's just a streamer
livelihood.
or content creator thing in general. Just like,
I think
it's like being a business owner. Like, you have to rely on yourself. So it ends up becoming all you think about.
it really is, because if you're an employee, you don't want to talk about work, right? You want to get away from it. You don't want to think about it. But if you're a business owner, if you're basically, that is basically what VTubing is. Even if you're a corporate VTuber,
That's basically what content creation is, just in general. Because like,
you're
there's
managing your own project.
Yeah, there's no one holding you to any. I mean, if you're a VTuber and you're an agency, there is someone holding you to it, and then it's a job anyway. So
Yeah, that's the thing about being an independent business owner. It is that like you sacrifice, you give yourself a bunch of freedoms that people who are employees in a traditional sense would not be given. But you,
it's not
at
that
the
you're
same-
more free though. It's just that you have different freedoms.
Exactly. You replace a 9 to 5 with a 9 to 9 p.m.
9.
basically. A 9 to 9, a 9 to 10 sometimes. That's what you do. Is you never
replace
have
a
an
9
off
to 5
time.
with a 24/7. Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
you give up your weekends
you-
in some cases.
I imagine you've had the YouTube dreams before.
The YouTube dreams.
I imagine that it's managed to worm its way into your subconscious to the point where you've started having like, oh, I'm on Twitch, and oh no, a bad thing happened, kind of dream.
Oh, every day. Yeah, no, that's every
Yeah.
dream I have, basically. I don't think I have normal dreams anymore.
With
It's
VTubers,
been
do you have normal
replaced.
anything?
I've dreamt that I got cancelled before. Have you ever dreamt that?
I dreamt that I somehow had a webcam on in a place where I've never had a webcam.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Like 2 houses ago. I wasn't even doing YouTube back then. What are we doing? Brain, come on, get it together.
Have you ever done like a hand cam stream or something like that?
I have, and then I always get a little bit nervous, like, oh, what if people see my beautiful chiseled face?
Your beautiful chiseled face.
I don't know what I'll do.
A reflection shows up and it's just like Greek statue.
It's literally just like the PNG of like the Sigma man.
You should do that. That would be a funny joke. I've done an IRL stream where I'm like walking around in real life, but
Oh yes,
I tape the front.
I've seen with the.
Yes, I
dog.
tape the front side of my, no, not even with the dog, just like me walking around a city without the dog head. So
Oh, without the dogless.
those are
I
terrifying
see.
because I have to be very careful about like reflections.
Oh yeah, I imagine you don't want to raise your voice too much as well, just in case.
Yeah, I've walked around and I swear to God, half the people watching are just watching in anticipation to see if I'm gonna be revealed in a reflection. If like some people are gonna walk in front of me with
I
a
have
mirror.
a little pet theory that's like, the reason hand cam streams always do a little bit better than regular content is because someone is always watching just in case you really fuck up.
Just in case there was one time where I was opening like fan merch that was sent to me, and someone gifted me a mirror.
Oh.
I was
It's a
just
nice
like,
gesture
oh,
on paper."
nice try. You're not gonna get me with this. Next time I'm gonna do a handcam stream, I'm just gonna wear the dog head the entire time. You catch like
You're just gonna be muffled.
You just catch like a brief glimpse of a tiny reflection, and it's just gonna be the dog head, and I'm not gonna address it at
Just
all.
gonna be like this huge dog head.
Yes.
Yeah, first time viewers are gonna be a little bit scared.
Have you ever thought about doing something like that? Just getting like a hazmat suit and running around the con?
Oh dear. I do have friends who are just regular streamers for the most part. Is it a shameless plug if it's for someone else? I have a friend who streams on Twitch. Her name's Cake Jumper. She does cooking streams every week, literally just like in her kitchen, and it's great. And she's got like the live stove reaction, which is probably one of my favorite bits of all time.
Live stove reaction?
Live stove reaction is just, that like the live whatever reaction meme.
Oh right, yeah.
That's how she displays the stovetop. It's great.
Wait, who is this Cake Jumper?
Her name's Cake Jumper. She's an IRL streamer. And
Cool.
she's
Shout out,
also
Sam.
a fellow barrage appreciator.
Oh,
And
based. That's not how you say it though.
I don't care.
I was wondering. I don't care. What a geek at chat. Oh my god.
But yeah, I was
based?
like, that kind of content looks fun, and I also have a kitchen, and I was like picturing like what would it look like if I did that kind of thing, and the visual my brain came up with was just me in full cosplay but with a full motorcycle helmet on. So, so I don't know if it's happening anytime soon.
A
Also, I need to
full
clean my kitchen.
motorcycle helmet. Man, I'd like to see that. No, honestly, like this kind of like, I call it like 2.5D streams. It's like, it's not 3D streams because it's not.
It's
3D
half and
models.
half, right?
Lumi calls it RTX streams, which I actually think is a better term almost. I like RTX streams. So I think the thing about VTubing in general is just you don't know how restricted you are in what you want to do. Live 2D
There's a lot
restrictions
of
in so many
restrictions,
ways.
but there's also a lot of things that like regular streamers are restricted from. Like you're doing a 3D concert and there's a big stage and stuff, and that's not something like an IRL streamer can particularly get with much ease, because if you're IRL,
That
you
is
have
true,
to get
actually.
an actual stadium, and if you are a 3D VTuber, you get an asset off a booth, and that is a very different world.
I've never actually thought about that. That's actually a really clever thing to think about. That
I
is
think
true.
it's not like one isn't more limited than the other. Because also, like, there's a lot of toggles on VTuber models, for example, that IRL streamers cannot replicate. There's just a lot of different things, really. They're different mediums. One's not better than the other. One's not more like free than the other. It's just, of course, you're choosing the toggles specifically. That never mind. You could never do that in real life.
No.
It just wouldn't work. They wouldn't let you do it.
This toggle is so CEO privileged because we don't own the rights to a dual disc. That's like, that's pretty risky.
Well, if you get sued, it's on you, buddy.
Especially if I'm in Japan. Oh dear. Dangerous.
Oh dear. As we all know, VTubers can't get sued, but IRL streamers absolutely can.
Yeah. No, they can't sue me. They gotta go catch me first. I've just been pretending to live in Japan. I actually live in the Cayman Islands. Safe
Tax
and
haven,
secure.
I like it.
Yep. I live in a vault. I live in a vault.
I live inside of a volcano. Good luck.
Hell yeah. Good luck finding me, lawyers.
And if you do find me, good luck getting to me.
Yeah. The entire thing is just
Oh,
run
God.
off Elon's Starlink. Just reliant on it. That whole thing is like so funny. That there's just these islands that would never have gotten internet if it wasn't for these like satellites that could probably break down any moment.
That's how a lot of things work, isn't it? You never realize how flimsy this stuff is until it stops working. There's a lot of things in society where you don't notice it until it breaks, you know?
Like society? Do.
Oh my god! No, like one thing I always think about is like you never think about the guys who take out your bins until they stop taking out your bins, right?
That is true. I've always wondered where the hell do they put all that trash?
They put it in the big truck and then they take it to God knows where. But if they stopped
take
doing
it
that,
to-
you would be very confused.
They take it to the mysterious trash dimension where they dump all the trash that we don't have to think about.
Something, something, this says a lot about society and the economic impact of blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. It's someone's problem.
One day it'll be everyone's problem.
It's someone's
and
problem.
that's why you gotta recycle. What was the stream meant to be about again?
I'll hopefully be dead by then. If I haven't gotten the immortality potion. In which case, I'll suddenly start caring about it.
It really
magical how
does
that
say
happens,
a lot
huh?
about society.
Yeah, it does. Oh, Rin, you know, I can't stop staring at your human ears. I keep thinking to myself, that looks so unnatural, that's so weird. But then I'm like, that's probably a normal thing, actually. It's just I'm so used to animal
Oh,
ears.
buddy, if that's got you off guard, take a look at the small Rin. Do you notice
Small
anything about the small Rin?
It's got a shark tail. Let me see. Zoom!
I mean, apart from the immaculate drip.
No ears.
No ears! That is...
That is crazy.
When this model was made by friend and genmate Juna Unagi, because I don't think she has human limits. But when so she made these models for back when it was all 5 of us in the gen, and we had a genmate who was also a dog.
Put
And,
you on Maru.
You know, and
Rip.
dog no have human ear.
F in chat.
So when Juna was making my model, she was like, okay, I'll just copy paste things over. And you know what else she copy pasted? The lack of ears.
Oh
And
no.
we just never decided to fix it because we thought it was funny.
Lack of ears. You know,
Chronically earless.
some VTubers, some like animal VTubers, they have both.
I think it's honestly a choice. Honestly, I don't get too caught up about like
I don't like it.
4 ears.
I don't accept it.
I know some people don't like it. I'm like, well, live, laugh, love, I guess.
I hate it. I think it should be a crime. They should be banned off Twitch for having 4
If
ears.
having
That's an
like more
abomination.
arms or more eyes is cool, why isn't more ears not cool? Huh? Huh?
Nah, dog. Nah, man. You don't need 4 ears. What, so you can hear better? I don't think that's how
I
it
mean,
works.
if it would help me, I would definitely take it. My hearing
Really?
is not what it used to be.
Would you accept more than 2 ears if it helped your hearing?
It'd be a little bit tricky if it was an odd number of ears.
It's just-
Like, where would I put the spare?
you can grow as many ears as you want, but it has to be an odd number.
What kind of game of would you press the button is this?
It increases your hearing. It increases your hearing level, but it has to be an odd number of ears,
Also,
and
now
they
that I
have
say
to be
that, I'm
visible.
not entirely sure that's how hearing works.
Oh my god. I wonder, I don't know, if that could be turned into like a business. It's like you can just grow more ears and then have them transplanted off of you. For people who are
I
born
feel like
without
the ears
ears.
gotta like the nerves. They gotta go somewhere. And like, there's only so much ear that the human brain can handle, surely.
I think that's
What was the
something
stream
we
about
need
again?
to test. I think we were talking about things at some point.
We
We
were
were definitely
talking
saying
about
things.
something.
There was
Arguably,
definitely
we're still talking about
topics.
something.
Oh, do you prefer a glass of refreshing iced tea or a cup of boiled water that smells faintly of herbs? Are you a boiled herb water lover?
People hate me when I say this, but tea just tastes like warm water to me.
Yes! yes! Yes!
Finally,
yes!
someone who... I think with me, it's because my sense of smell isn't real, so like my sense of taste also got impacted.
Fuck you, Frederick! Fuck you! Fuck you, Frederick!
Oh, I've made an enemy today. You know, I used to respect Frederick a lot for his video essays, but then it's just, oh no, as it turns out, he's incorrect and wrong.
He's such a little dweeb. Yeah, screw you, little
dear.
twink
One
man.
of One of the fun parts about like being a successful VTuber is now I get to interact with all these people that I really respected. Some in better ways than others, as it turns out.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Well, like now that I'm, now that I've got, how do you say, a certain amount of clout, I can start talking to, people who I thought were like real YouTubers and stuff. I used to watch Artie game a lot, and now we're just buddies.
No, I know the exact
and
feeling.
now there's the inverse of this, where like
I
can just have beef with anyone I want. It's great.
I had that moment too, where it was like I realized I can talk to people I used to watch.
It's terrifying. If anyone if you ever become a successful content creator, you're gonna have that moment of, oh god, why does that person have less subscribers? And something has gone wrong.
I think it's one of those moments where it's like, if you actually start talking to people that you thought, are really, really cool and that you actually enjoy the content of, what if they're like rude? What if they're terrible
yeah, there's
people?
always
That's like ruins it for you forever.
It's definitely something I worry about. I'm very lucky where the people that I've respected that I've started talking to, it's worked out. They've all been lovely and stuff. I do have that paranoia still, though, just in case.
I actually think it's a good paranoia to have because, Rin, it's not happened often. Like, throughout my many years of content creation, because I was, doing webcomics before I did VTubing as well. So,
yeah.
Throughout my many, many years of content creation, it has happened a small handful of times that I've met most of the people I've met have been lovely people.
Yeah, like 99% of the people are fine. It's just like the loud 1% who are a bit weird.
Yes, it has happened that I've met some people that really haven't been the best human beings for multiple
you get
reasons.
Those everywhere, don't you?
But then they're like very prevalent. So it's like I see them and then I just get in a bad mood when I see them. Or like you hear things, you hear things. There's like one person that I really love this person's videos, like very, very much. Not in VTubing, but like it's this one person outside of VTubing. I love their videos. And then I got told something about them. And it I can never enjoy that person's videos again after hearing that one thing.
You learn horrible things when you're in this industry for too long, don't you?
I wish I didn't hear that. I wish I didn't. I wish I never heard that.
Then it's like, well, am I glad I know, or well...
I mean, I am glad I know because I wouldn't want to support them, but like at the same time, it does suck, right? So
you're just well, could have gone without knowing that, I suppose.
Yeah, but that happens. But yeah, in that regard, I think it's good to make friends, but like having a certain, like a little bit of a sense of like distance is healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's healthy in like all relationships when it's just getting started, right? Like just you don't immediately want to be like, and now we're best friends and we're gonna do everything together. Wow. And you're human people. That's not. Once again, like all the people that I've kind of had this experience with, like lovely people. I've been very fortunate and stuff. A lot of like my closest friends now have come from the industry or content creation in general. But
it is a very nice space,
fear, right? No, yeah, there's for everything that happens in the VTuber community. It's like with all communities, right? The nasty, loud people are like the 1% of people, and the reason that they're so loud is because there's 99% of people being normal over there.
Yeah, I mean honestly, right? Like we talk about VTubing is a toxic environment. It's not really. It's just that most environments end up being toxic after a while.
It's very difficult to find a community that's completely clean, right?
We had like a year or two of like relative wholesomeness, and then it just it went the way that the entire internet always goes.
I mean, whenever a community gets to a certain size, it's inevitably going to attract like a certain kind of person. You know? It's just kind of a sad fact of life. You don't have to give them attention, though.
That is just how it is.
That's a cool fact of life. You don't have to pay attention.
Yeah. I enjoy this space.
You can ignore them, and then they'll go away eventually. It's great.
Indeed, yeah. Oh, man. I want to ask you actually, because you grew from starting out in Idle about little less than 2 years ago now, and you have now become an incredibly prevalent, and I would even go so far as to say famous VTuber.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
I would definitely go
but
that
I
far.
appreciate that you thought to.
Everyone I have, like, whenever I've mentioned you, people always know who you are. I would call that fame.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
It is,
I'm
isn't
just a
it?
guy. I'm just a guy sitting in my house.
Just a little guy.
I'm in
just a
pajama
little
bottoms right
character.
now. What is that?
But I want to ask you, how have you felt? How's it affected your people? How to phrase this question? How's it affected your social life in this space?
In the space, well, I didn't really have one to begin with, but
Probably. I mean, I guess
I didn't have a social
you're,
life in the space before I came along. But,
you're in
like,
an
I imagine
agency,
this
so
is-
you're in a little bit more of like an isolated garden if you choose to be, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very good at doing collabs anyway. Honestly, anytime that anyone invites me to anything, I'm just happy that I was considered at all. But like, even in the company, I don't collab much just because I'm I'm very self kind of focused. You know, got everything I do kind of reflects it for better and for worse. My focus is very much on like me and what I can achieve and the things I'm going to do and the steps I'm going to take to get there. And then I just kind of forget that other people are in the room. But no, I think when you get to a certain size as a content creator, a very weird thing starts happening. And that's that people start being intimidated by you for no reason other than like, oh, person number big, oh shit. So, and I imagine you've had this experience too, where you've like, because I've had collabs where I've gone into the call and people have been like, oh, I'm really happy to meet you, Rin Penrose. I'm kind of nervous right now. And part of me is like, what do you have to be nervous about? I'm just a guy. I'm just a human person sitting here in my little pajama bottoms, sipping my little drink. I have back pain. I wake up late. I have normal person problems. Why are we acting like I'm a god? I'm very confused. Help, help, help.
I know exactly.
And I imagine
what
a lot of people have had that
It's
experience.
surreal, isn't it?
People, and I can't blame them honestly, because I know I've done the same. But people definitely have an unintentionally, but still very much so warped view of like what successful kind of VTubers are, or like, oh, what are they like behind the scenes? Because you don't picture these people like getting up and brushing their teeth and having their breakfast and stubbing their toes on like the furniture and stuff, and like just being human people, and you know,
Yeah.
having normal person flaws and normal person things going on. You know, as much as I say my entire life is content, I have parents and I live with my grandparents and I deal with like that kind of stuff. I have a younger brother, you know, I deal with normal sibling things.
I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
not just
about.
like-
I am a prince who lives in a fictional castle. I
You
have
also
none
have
of
to
those.
deal with a lot of time zones, considering the fact that you're in Britain, weren't you?
I was in Britain for a bit, yeah.
You were at the con, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
I was dogging. I was running around punching people.
Oh no, you did show me the video. Like, I was in your country, and I was like, that's nice. I was busy that weekend. I was getting a dog that weekend, a different dog.
What?
Oh
A
no,
dog?
Recently, it's a long
Dog?
story, but
Dog
basically
mentioned?
it's VExpo. I keep calling it Off-Kai. On the weekend that VExpo, the VTuberCon in Birmingham, it was in Birmingham, terrifying.
Birmingham, mate. Yeah.
There was a VTuberCon in Birmingham about a month ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry if you heard that. That was literally just the dog right there.
I didn't hear it. I wanted to hear it though.
Sorry, that was a small bark. But yeah, I was like, oh, there's a VTuberCon going on. Wowee, that sounds fun. And then my mum comes to me and she's like, okay, on this weekend, we're going to your uncle's house. We're picking up a dog. Also, we're going to stay with your uncle who you haven't seen for like several years. And I'm like,
Dog.
okay, but now we
I
have a
love
dog.
dogs.
So that's what I was doing while everyone was having fun.
What kind of dog is it?
A small, flat one. I don't know dogs.
A small what?
Flat dog.
A small flat dog.
He's very.
He's very
low
flat.
to the ground.
I like the idea that you don't know anything about the dog's race. You just describe
I just
him as
pointed
small
to the dog and I'm
flat.
like, it's got fur. That's a dog right there.
That is a dog. Maybe it's a cat, Chad. I don't know. Could be.
I mean, my last dog was definitely a cat on dog hardware, so.
There was someone who at one point said that any dog under the size of a certain, under a certain amount of weight is considered a cat.
I kind of see where they're coming from on that one.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Man.
Wow, I love how focused and on topic we're staying this entire
Yeah,
time.
I love that too. Let's see my topics here. I've got a few. Let's see.
You're bringing these out now.
Yeah, I've got some stuff. Do you ever get afraid to get too meta in your commentary on VTubers?
It's a difficult kind of line to walk. Because, my immersion, my suspension of disbelief, where I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, yeah, that's the thing, I guess. I'm not particularly fussed about it, honestly. I know that's that's something that some people are really into, and it just never really got to me. And maybe I'll understand it at some point. It's not even understanding. It's understanding and being like, it's not for me particularly.
I find myself...
Yeah, no, I'm a Live 2D model right now. Ehehe.
Yeah. I find myself having to kind of stop myself from going too meta. Because I often go too far. Do you ever have that problem? You just go too extreme?
I feel like some of it is... You start and you're like, oh, only people who are VTubers are going to understand this. This is not going to translate to the rest of the outside world.
There are a lot of VTubers, so...
Oh, yeah, but they're not your entire audience, are they?
No. Oh, thank you for the raid, Novus Creations. I like to think, oh guys, isn't it like super relatable when you're like playing around with VTube Studio and then suddenly like
when the hey guys, remember when you have a collab and you forgot to add people on Steam so you can do VTube Studio? And people are like, what are you talking about?
Remember when you forgot to set up your starting soon screen on the new PC when you're on your laptop?
Wow, so relatable, am I right?
Mm-hmm. What is the most annoying thing about VTubing for you?
It's a good time, but there are some friction points, aren't there?
Yeah, there always is.
I'm trying to think. There's nothing that's particularly annoyed me recently, so I'm just trying that's VTuber specific.
I can tell you something that annoys me.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Abaddon in chat just saying the VTubers themselves. Shut up, Abaddon. Be quiet.
I mean,
oh, thank you for the super sub on YouTube.
Not inaccurate, but go off.
I mean, that is that is one. The worst part of VTubing is the flaws that we exhibit. Damn. Let's see. What is it? There's one thing that kind of annoys me, and I think it is. I think it's just. There's a little bit of it's probably the pressure to entertain, because there's things I want to do as a VTuber. For an example, I want to do like a full Persona 3 playthrough, but then it's like I fear doing that kind of thing, because I'm afraid
Yeah, because it's like, but is anyone gonna want to watch you do a full Persona 3 playthrough?
Yeah, it's
right?
like my regulars are probably gonna watch it, but it's like, am I by playing a game like. The first stream, people are probably going to be able to follow along, because that's the first stream, so people are going to be able to be introduced
but there's
to
always,
it.
I mean, that's what happens with Let's Plays in general. There's always a fall off. Like, first episode, we're like, and we're doing great, wait, and we're second episode on the views going, no.
And then like any episode after that, you're going to be like, people are going to have to, it requires for people to have some sort of knowledge about this game. It's a high
either they have to care
entry.
really about the game or about you, or there's like some weird combination of the two going on, but that is not going to be everyone.
And you're chasing away, that's my constant fear, is you're chasing away new users. You're chasing away potential new viewers who might have wanted to come and watch your stuff, but then they tune in and it's me playing a game that they know nothing about and that they have no into. So they go watch someone else and then they watch that one other person and then they don't come back and watch me, and that's like an existing anxiety.
And you have to balance like what do I want to do versus what does the viewer want to see, and sometimes the viewer doesn't even know what they want to see. Like
Exactly.
It's not to get into like VTubing theory or content creation theory or whatever, but you know, sometimes people think they want one thing and then they actually want another, right? And that's just another aspect you have to grapple with.
Yeah. Like the audience don't always know what they want. But another thing
Not to
that
say
also...
that you people are delusional, but if I were to say that, right, then...
What is an example of that? Do you have one? Can you think of one?
I mean, I guess if we're talking about things that people didn't know they wanted until they had them, then I guess like the shorts at the end of the day is kind of like, you know, I feel like if people had known that people wanted that stuff, someone would have come along and done that before I had.
You know, people were experimenting with this kind of like vertical video for like even all the way back in like 2016, I remember. There were people who were experimenting with it, and the reason why is because people were starting to realize the majority of the people who watch their videos watch on mobile. And some
Exactly.
people...
No, we can probably both go into our analytics. I'll do it right now. I'll go into my analytics right now and pull up the exact number.
I'm gonna guess 80%.
For me. Okay, analytics, audience.
That's my guess.
Let's see. Oh God, where do I find it? Did you know only blah 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 % of viewers have subscribed to my channel? Okay, let's see. Returning. Okay, no. YouTube analytics are really in depth, but there's also a lot of YouTube analytics.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
Not there. This is gonna be a race. Not interactions. It's not premium. It's not clips. It's not playlists. It's not posts. Oh God, what is it then? No, it's going to be there. Surely.
Oh my God! Channels your audience watches. Rin Penrose at the top. That's crazy. That's so funny.
Yeah, no,
do we have
I don't do it.
Do we have overlap? That's funny.
Oh, device type. Okay, so in the last 28 days, 71.8% of my views have come from a mobile phone.
71.
And that doesn't include tablets.
I was close.
71.8.
Okay, let's see. In the last 28 days, what about for me? Device type. How do I check this? This is weird.
You go audience, you go see more under the little graph, and then on the header underneath the search bar, you go the more drop down, and it's the first one, it's device type.
Ah, right.
Wow, I love YouTube analytics. They're so easy to navigate and use.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. Or was it? I'm curious now. Sorry, device type. There we go. Okay, mobile phone. I've done something wrong. I'm gonna guess it's about the same, probably. I don't know. I give up. I give up. That's not for me to.
Oh God, I love when YouTube analytics are normal.
But yeah, people were complaining about shorts back then. People didn't want it.
I feel like shorts, there's definitely a lot of room for low effort content. Like I fully understand that I'm not making like feature films here or whatever, but at least I have, you know, I have the reassurance that I'm making things that people like, that is actually offering up anything new.
People didn't want vertical video. For a long time they didn't, but it's like the newer generation of YouTube viewers started preferring it. It's like it had to be hammered into
that might
people.
Just be, that could just partially be like the newer generation is younger and they've grown up with mobile phones, because that's still a relatively new development, isn't it?
iPad babies.
Oh dear, yes. I feel like kids are getting phones when they're younger. I didn't have one for ages. Is this just gonna turn into me talking about like, oh, what are the kids doing these days?
The kids are watching our shorts. Rin.
Oh, terrifying. Can they stop that?
I prefer they
Go play
don't.
Club Penguin.
I need more subs. I need more subs. Please no.
It's just a little bit of money from your mum's credit card.
Keep watching, kids. Put it on loop.
Oh dear.
Go get your mom's device. Put it on
No,
loop,
but I think
kids.
there is also always just going to be that the demographics are always going to be shifting because eventually like people are going to kind of get tired of the status quo, and then I have a feeling, you know, when like retro stuff comes back into fashion, it's because people have kind of forgotten about it and got nostalgic for it, or if they weren't around to get nostalgic for it, then it's kind of new to them still. They're like, what's this ancient relic? And I have a feeling at some point we're gonna see that on YouTube. But
You know what?
I don't think people are suddenly gonna start uploading in like 480p, like 3x4. But you know,
Here's my
we'll
prediction.
see what happens.
Okay, is my prediction. I think cross video is going to become a thing.
Elaborate.
So you know how right now there's vertical video and there's horizontal video. So my theory is that we're gonna have cross video, which is our devices are gonna become like, you know, so that we can simultaneously have vertical and horizontal at the same time. Our devices are going to turn into these little crosses that we can have in our hand, so that we can watch cross videos.
I'm not entirely sure phone manufacturers are going to agree with you, but we'll see which one of us ends up being right.
Yeah. What about 360 videos? You know, there's like flip phones that
Yeah, they
actually have
did
a
try
screen on
those,
both
didn't
sides.
they?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if VR gets a little bit less prohibitive, then we'll see. You know, I think 360 video could work really well with VR. It's just VR is like a lot. Like, it's a lot of money, and it is... You don't just pick up your VR headset to watch YouTube. You do just pick up your phone to watch YouTube, you know? It's the barrier to entry. As the barrier to entry for different stuff gets lowered, we're just gonna see more people picking it up. That's generally how this kind of thing works. Like that's why we have so many children vlogging these days or whatever.
Hey Chad, what did you think about my cross video joke? That was a great joke, wasn't it? That was a very funny
Were you
joke.
doing a bit? Did I just engage with a comedy bit in good faith?
Yeah. I don't actually think that there's
It's
like
over.
gonna be cross videos. That's what I would call.
You know what? It's not even the most delusional thing I've ever heard, so don't you worry.
You know,
You
those
hear
flip
very
phones.
interesting things in this industry, and that is by far not the wildest thing I've ever heard someone come out and say.
Really? What is a weird content prediction that you've heard?
Oh god.
Is it NFT
See, when you said
related?
cross video, I heard I thought for a second what you were talking about was when a video can function vertically or horizontally and it shows you different stuff, because that has been tried before and it just hasn't quite worked out, and I don't think that's how things are gonna go forward, because right now it's a bit gimmicky. I'm talking like, you know, you're watching it vertically and it's like it's a normal vertical video, and then you flip your phone sideways and now the vertical bit's on the side and there's other stuff in the extra space that's showing you all this different stuff, and it's a gimmick right now, basically. I've seen it try to be done. It hasn't quite worked out.
Do you ever do short,
But I saw...
like vertical streams? Do you ever do vertical streams?
I haven't yet. I've just never got around to it. I know I should. And I will at some point. And I just haven't yet. Because I haven't. That's how a
They're
lot of
pretty
these things
fun.
go.
I enjoy them. The way they
I'll get
function
there.
on YouTube is very strange, I should mention to you. It's like you just make a normal stream and then stream in, you know, the vertical format. But something weird happens is that the algorithm kind of carries your stream like way further than it normally would. Because you go on
I
people's
guess it gets
short
put in the
tab.
short speed, yeah.
Yes. So you get some weird people coming in. It's very strange.
No, I do notice whenever I have the shorts like actively being posted, I will get a little bit of like an uptick in viewership from, and like the chat will get a little bit diluted, where there's a lot of people who are like, oh, what's this thing? Oh, like what's going on here? Oh, but who's that snail? Who's the snail, Rin? And I have to be like, you don't know about my best friend Snebby the snail, my companion, my bestie, my oomph. What?
How
You hate
disappointing.
me. They don't understand. They don't understand. I've shown you Snebby, haven't I?
Yes.
I
I've
can
seen
bring-
Snappy.
You know what? I can bring Snebby. I can bring
Do
Snebby
it.
out here.
Bring him in. Hey,
Where
dog on
is
me.
he?
Behold. The snail. Oh. Is he coming?
Is he showing up?
Yo.
Is he showing up? He's on my
There
screen.
he is.
There
he
he
is.
is. My bestie.
Your bestie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It took a while for me to find him on my PC, but he's just sitting here right on my desk. Excellent.
Lovely.
This is my best friend.
Mm.
But I do get a lot of people who and I can't blame them, honestly. If you've only watched the shorts, you are not seeing the full picture, and that is not a you problem, and that's not really a me problem. It's not really a problem at all, actually. I don't know why I phrased it like that. But there's a lot of people who'll be like, oh, what's this thing? What's going on? Who is the snail? Why are there so many sharks everywhere? And I have to quietly be like,
I
"You're a
was
little bit late
curious
to the
about
party.
something, by
We
the
can
way.
catch you up."
Related to
Oh,
yours,
go on.
like speaking of your shorts, I was curious about something. I wanted to figure out what your first short was.
Oh,
And it
I think
was-
the first short I did was probably Clip, back when
Yeah.
I didn't have.
No, it
the
actually
strategies
isn't. Let
for
me
it.
tell you what the first short you did was. Let me tell you. So it's a short that says "Fear Me," and that's all it says. And then it's
I remember now.
a
Okay,
text to speech. It is a text to
I
speech
have-
voice that says, "Let the fish who thinks he knows no fear look well upon my face."
So that was when I was pre-debut, and it was company policy. You know, before you debut, you don't use your voice because we
No.
want the mystique. They can't know you're British, Rin. They can't know. No one will show up if they know. But,
No one will subscribe if they know you're British from the start, of course.
They have no idea. I've
They've
been
had
hiding it
enough.
so well to this day. But yeah, so management was like, okay, so you have some content on your channels. Can you guys go off and make some shorts? And I think when I made that short, my model hadn't even the rig hadn't even been finished. So that might be one where it's just a PNG. And I was just like, oh, I gotta get something out here, man. I gotta make a thing.
Look well. Bottom tech.
And that
Bottom
was
text.
where I started. Incredible stuff. How will this affect the trout population?
It ends up, yeah, the tuna population remains at a critical low, it says at the end. Can I post it on, can I show it on stream? Hold on, let me,
I'm
just a
not
screenshot.
sure about what the rules
Just
about
a
that are,
screenshot,
but
I'm sure it's okay with
I
just a
won't
screenshot.
won't tell if you don't tell.
Okay, I don't. Thank you. So it's Rin wearing a hat that says, "Let the fish who thinks he knows no fear look well upon my face." And then at the bottom it says bottom text, and then at the middle it says the tuna population remains at a critical low.
It's a serious problem.
This video
This
belongs
is what
to Brave
happens
Group.
when you have to make content out of limitations. So remember, kids, if you're a pre-debut VTuber, that's not an excuse. May the pre-debut VTuber who thinks he knows no fear look well upon my YouTube shorts and despair.
If you could go back and redo
It's a
your
good moral, just
debut,
threatening people.
if you could go back and redo your debut, what would you do differently? Would you do anything differently?
I don't particularly know. I don't think about my debut a lot. It's not like a super cringe thing for me, honestly, because I'm just like, I knew what I was getting into at that point. I don't think so. I'm relatively I won't go watching it for fun because that's still, you know. Oh God, past me. I don't like watching my VODs from a week ago, honestly. But I think I did pretty alright. I did put on the accent a little bit much because I knew okay, I've got a very obvious selling point here. Time to milk it for all I've got. I've always been like this.
Yeah.
You don't need to wonder why.
No, I
I remember
get it.
I started my debut and I was like, "Oh, good day, everybody. My name is Rin." All right, let's go. That kind of thing.
I know the feeling. I've also put on my accent. Like, my accent comes and goes. It's a weird one.
Oh no, yeah.
I exaggerate
absolutely.
it sometimes, but it's like
Don't we all?
like a speech thing, you know, like a phone.
Everybody has a streamer voice or a phone
Yeah.
voice or something of that akin, you know? And like, I don't consciously speak like this when I'm streaming. This isn't me thinking, okay, I need to enunciate into the microphone properly. This is, I turned on the stream and a thing in my brain went beep, and then suddenly I'm very, very elaborate and understandable. I'm not just speaking like this when I...
Is it weird for you to know that people in other Northern European countries actually learn British English specifically?
I feel like it makes sense just geographically.
It does. Like,
You know,
there's
that's,
people who are
that's
legitimately
where,
they don't
before we had
understand.
the internet, they would have been bringing over the knowledge in the fucking boats or whatever.
Yeah, like there's people who legitimately don't understand. They're like, "Why has Mary got a British accent? Do you expect me to sound like a fucking American? What do you mean? That's so
Just
far
by, like,
away."
Distance. You've got to think about these things.
I think it's stranger when some European VTuber randomly has a Californian accent. I mean, all love to them, but I mean, that's kind of like an
having a
American
highly
at that point.
area-specific accent is a little bit weird. There's cases where it makes sense, but you know, accents are a weird thing. I heard someone on the news once who was like, I believe it was a man from Yorkshire, where they kind of talk like this, you know, up north way, England. And then he'd gone to live in Texas for most of his life, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So this very like up north type guy, then going to live in Texas, absorbing the Texas accent, coming back to the UK to work for, was it BBC, ITV? I don't even remember. But I remember listening to that. Cannot remember his name. God, I wish I could, because
that sounds
I remember listening to that man's accent and going, where
the
are
recipe
you from?
for the worst accent in the world.
I don't know if it was like a bad thing. It was just like the kind of shock of hearing
not
two
in-
accents that I'm pretty familiar with
Mixed
suddenly
together,
being mashed
right?
together in a way that would never happen organically.
Well, I don't know. I didn't mean like bad as in it would be a bad accent, but like bad as in it would be a very messed up accent.
It's not like a normal thing that would develop on its own without, you know, human intervention.
Now, I've had people like kind of like try and figure out which part of Britain I would be from, and then realize
Wait a
realize they
second,
can't
yeah.
place me. They can't place me anywhere. That's because I'm not from Britain. I'm from the part of Britain where Denmark is.
I mean, the thing about England and, well, Britain, but England especially, our accents are very, very varied in that there is a little bit of a joke where you can kind of, you can be on one side of a river and the accent will be one thing, and you can cross the river and it'll completely change. Or not like completely, but it'll noticeably change.
There's a lot of dialects in England. Oh,
There are
accents,
so
I
many.
guess.
You can
Yeah.
basically, you can tell like which major city someone probably lives by a lot of the time based on, or like where they grew up based on their accent. I've moved a lot, so I feel like I used to be very received pronunciation. And I used to speak like this a lot, which was very funny when I was in middle school. And then I talked to a bunch of people who were, you know, a little bit less received pronunciation. And now I'm a person. Arg. But
Now
there
you're
is
a person.
terrifying. Now I don't speak like I'm on the BBC reporting on the Queen's English.
I've been so I was actually taught RP in school, which is just funny.
I mean, it would be a little bit weird if you were, you know, taught to speak like a Liverpudlian or something.
Yeah, like a London accent, very specifically. But I've been desperately trying to hold on to it, but it slips. It falls away.
It does.
It slides away from me. I have to get out on the ice and grab it back and hold on to it. Otherwise, it just goes away over time.
And I've noticed this in a lot of my friends who live not even in
Yes.
England or whatever, but like friends who live in places with very specific non-American accents, who like do content and go out to a lot of stuff, and their accents have slowly been becoming more Americanized. And I've noticed this in myself as well, and I catch myself doing it. I'm like, "Ooh, okay, I'm losing it."
You know what's funny is that I've caught myself, and people have no, I didn't catch myself. It was a friend of mine who at one point said, you pronounce some words in American and some words in British, right?
Yep.
I was like, what? I do?
I
do.
started saying math instead of maths. And I think
I say
part
math.
of that was because it's... in British English, it's supposed to be maths.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tricky for me because I have, basically, I'm on like a dental treatment. So my tongue doesn't have enough, and also have a very small mouth. So my tongue doesn't have a lot of space to actually enunciate. So I end up saying, I end up saying the easier version of the word a lot of the time.
How do you say tomato?
But my mum keeps going like, it's maths, not math. What are you,
maths.
American? And I'm like, I missed a one word.
I'm YouTubian now.
You don't understand. I'm
Mr.
multicultural.
Worldwide. Have you heard the VTuber accent?
Is there a VTuber accent now? Dear Lord.
I need to show you this clip. Hold on. This is important.
I'm afraid for my life.
You have to be. You need to see the VTuber accent video. Hold on. Can I find it? Is it around? Oh
dear.
God, I hope it's around. Oh yeah, here it is. I need to bookmark this so I don't lose it. This is a perfect video. Okay, I'm gonna play it for you.
Okay.
No wait, I'm gonna send it to you. Let me know when you're ready, then we play it together.
Okay, let me get this. Wow, I love reaction content.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think
Let's
I'm
steal
gonna...
some content together, Rin. You and me.
Yippee!
You ready?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
So you know how in Valorant there is such a thing as a Valorant accent? And
Is
I
there?
think the best way I can describe that accent is
Guy who
you
doesn't
end
play
everything with
Valorant.
a question mark, kind of. So it'll be more like, they're on site. Bomb.
That's not an accent, that's more like
it kinda
intonation.
just goes
Sorry,
up.
guy who knows anything
When
about
I was at
linguistics,
Off
then
Kai,
pretends he knows a lot.
I've noticed a VTuber accent. It
VTuber
sounds
accent.
Like, the
VTuber
other
intonation.
day, I went to the store, and I
Oh,
got an apple.
oh, I see.
I got an apple, and I ate
Never
it.
mind, I understand
so
what you mean
crunchy.
now.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so that's it. So that's the VTuber accent. What is that
Yeah.
accent? What is that?
How
What the
I
hell
don't know
is
if it's
that?
an accent.
It's
I
like a
feel like it's more
combination
of a tone of
things.
voice.
I think it's like it's like half Valley Girl, half some sort of weird Twitch accent. I think
I
it's
do
like
wonder
a Twitch
how
thing.
that is developed.
That's a good question.
That would be. You could probably write a banger thesis on that. Honestly, that's,
I actually think
that's
you
for
could.
you people.
I actually think you
That's
could.
one
Let
of
me-
those really niche things where it's like what you look at it and you're like, wait a second, this has layers.
a linguistic oddity. So I actually legitimately think you could, because what you're noticing now with VTubing, right? Like there's people who make like weird little comments about this kind of thing where it's like, what if you... Oh my god, American Soul Man, thank you for the 2 years. Loving the collab, Mary. Thank you, American Soul Man. Hell
It's
yeah,
the bit where
brother.
you get distracted by memberships.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, American Soul Man. Oh yeah, brother. Thanks.
And this,
Thanks,
this
man.
is another one for the linguists.
Yeah.
Why
so...
do you sound like that?
I don't know. Okay, so I do legitimately think one could write a paper on it, and I'll explain to you why. There is something weird about. Let me think. What am I trying to say here? I need to say this right. So.
Ain't that just how it is?
Let me think. Okay, it is because in VTubing, right, as it is in any content creation, I noticed that there's like linguistic trends that develop Not necessarily out of this is a regional thing, but just simply because people
Because there's a lot of
find-
like-minded people in the same,
People
not
find
physical
that-
area, but in the same virtual kind of space.
people find that this type of intonation sounds good. It sounds pleasant. So
I feel like that's how it starts, and then we get onto like a second wave where, that's the thing that everyone does, I will do this. And it kind of doesn't even become a conscious thing where you just kind of soak it up.
I think the internet and our like insanely multicultural and just like weird melting pot of the internet where we all like form this totally different like culture and almost society on the internet. It has created a new way for like dialects to potentially form. I think it's pretty early days still. But I do think we're going to end up in a situation where you're going to have intellect dialects. I mean, we already have. You're seeing it.
You kind
like,
of already do.
Yeah. but at some point they're going to become like these.
What the fuck is a PogChamp?
What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
But now
you're
people will just say Pog when they mean like this is a good thing.
Skibbity wrist or hi oh cat.
Okay, I don't know about that.
You're gonna,
Oh, dear.
but you're gonna end
You
up
gotta
in a
be wrong
very
is the worst
extreme.
part.
You're gonna end up in a very extreme version of that, where you're gonna have people who are just terminally online, and their language might be totally different from someone who may not be much online.
No, because like I'll be talking to my brother, and we're both like in different ways, but we're pretty online people, both of us. And we'll be talking in like the same room as like other family members, like my mom, who you know, she's a real person with a real job. And eventually there'll always come a point in the conversation, if it goes on long enough, where we'll both collectively look at her, and I'll say something along the lines of, "You have no idea what we're talking about, do you?" And she'll be like, "No."
Hey, Rin,
Just because
sorry
of the
to.
language we're using.
Yeah. Rin, sorry. How's my audio?
You want to ask now?
Yes,
I can hear you.
you can hear me. That's good.
Has this been a concern for the past 2 hours?
I don't know. I just got a DM from someone who told me that it's too compressed.
I don't know anything about audio.
Maybe
There's
I
a
should
reason.
remove the compressor. Let's see. Is this better?
I do not hear a difference.
You don't hear difference.
I'm not an audio guy. I do not have the ears to be an audio guy.
You know what, gamer? We're just gonna keep it like this.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right. Moving on. Compression is too high. Oh, thanks for telling me that, chat. Thanks for telling me 3 months in. Oh, dear. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
There's
man.
a reason I get someone to fix this stuff for me.
I don't know. I like I hate audio. It's the worst. That's the okay. Back to the question
I just
before.
don't have the brain for it, yeah.
I hate it. It's like it's the worst fucking thing because everything else is just plug and play. Just download VTube Studio, input model file, easy, right? Like OBS.
Well,
input
there's a
things.
little bit of tweaking, but like you get it right, and it's like, okay, this works.
Yeah, this works
There's
now.
no, if I get too far away from the microphone, then it makes a blah, 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 blah. Like,
Audio is like Warhammer 40k where you have to pray to the machine god.
and Windows will probably still update and break something anyway.
Yep. You know, the only
Yay!
reason why my audio setup works right now is because I'm running on a very specific version of voice mod. And if I ever update voice mod, I've tried this on other PCs, it doesn't work anymore. Like the specific
Oh,
kind of
dear.
like settings I have right now, they do not work if I update voice mod. So I am on this version of voice mod. Eventually, when I get a new PC or when I'm forced to update, I am going to harass the developers of voice mod till they give me access to that specific version of voice mod again. I need
Oh,
to find some
dear.
sort of way to preserve this version of it. I need to get some sort of programmer guy who can just like keep that version for me.
Ah, I love audio. It makes so much sense.
Yes,
Oh well.
I love audio. Audio is wonderful. So Rin, is there something you want to play but you can never play on stream?
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin. Oh, Club Penguin. A dead online world.
It does have a Wii game that I have been able to play and 2DS games that I haven't got around to finding
You're gonna
yet.
be indie right around the corner. You could risk it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, do I want to risk it?
Risk the wrath of Disney. They're not gonna care.
But for the past 2 years, it's been a little bit of a running joke. Where are the Club Penguin perms? I want the Club Penguin
the
perms.
Club Penguin private server perms.
Please.
Oh,
I'll do whatever
dear.
you say. Please don't have me murdered, Disney.
It's so, the whole like online games that go offline, right? Like we had one that went off, like that is going offline. It's Blue Protocol. They never even bothered releasing it in the West either. But
Oh.
yeah, that was the whole thing. We have these online worlds that like, over time, it reaches a point where they just die.
Eventually,
and
it's an expensive service to maintain. I've got to assume.
Yeah, that's so sad. It is so sad that like all of these wonderful online worlds, we're gonna see the end of these worlds eventually. Like someday, Final Fantasy XIV servers are gonna shut down, and we'll
Yeah.
never be able to visit these locations again.
I mean, hopefully, when this stuff happens, sometimes they have the decency to make an offline version, and that's always nice. And
Yeah.
sometimes it just doesn't work out for one reason or another. But when the Final Fantasy XIV servers go down, like you said, there's going to be a private server. Someone's going to figure that out.
There's this
You have enough driven and talented people in one area. Eventually, something's gonna happen.
yeah. There's this thing that used to happen to like MMOs. I used to play a lot of MMOs. There's this thing that used to happen, and it was, what was it? It was like the MMO would happen. It would like be popular for a while. It would lose some of its popularity. It would get bought by Nexon. They'd make it free to play and add in like these like loot box packs or something where you had to buy like 1 million of them to be able to compete in the
boy.
game.
Gambling.
And then they'd shut it down after a year. And that happened to a scary amount of these games.
It's a tale as old as time. If it
Yeah.
stops making money, we stop making it.
Yeah. Pretty unfortunate.
Oh, well, I guess in a way, I guess that's kind of how things have to be, but you don't have to be happy about it. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Anything cool you've been up to lately, Rin?
Fighting for my life? I don't know.
Fighting for your life.
I've got a few. I recorded a very interesting cover a few night ago.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
Well, I'm not going to, but I
Oh.
will. I recorded a cover, and sometimes when you record a cover, you give your mixer notes. So, to show exactly what you want out of certain parts, or like, this is the feeling I want for this, which differs from the original. And I'm just gonna open, here we go. Here's the document that I sent to the mixer. And the first line reads, "I'm sorry," in italics. So it's that kind of thing.
Oh, dear.
Let's see. I'm sorry in bold and italics. And then it ends, good luck, God bless you, again, I'm sorry, Rin Penrose. It's,
Fair.
so we'll see how that comes. I did then get, what was it? A message from the mixer saying something along the lines of, well, I got a message through Lani saying something along the lines of, please tell Rin this is the greatest commission I've ever been asked to work on. So we'll see how that ends up.
That sounds like a very interesting song. I can't wait to hear it.
You won't be saying that when it comes out. Whee!
Oh dear. Inuminya Andy, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Thank you so much. Hope you all had a good stream. You never stream on Twitch, do you?
Huh?
Do you?
Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy!
Yes.
your pinned message on Twitch literally has a link to my Twitch channel.
Oh dear. I didn't know.
Oh dear is crazy.
I'll go follow you. There you go. I am now one of your followers on Twitch.
Bro has been mistaken this whole time.
Do you dual stream?
Yes, I do. The vast majority of the time.
Based.
It's working out.
I want to talk to you about that actually.
Okay.
So something interesting that I sometimes think about is like YouTube versus Twitch.
No, yeah, they are very different platforms.
Which one do you prefer if you had to pick one?
Oh god. I don't know. I mean, if it's, you know, you have to choose one platform to do everything on, then it's gonna be YouTube just because it's got more things. But if it's specifically for streaming, YouTube tends to do a thing where it kind of places streams and stream VODs the same way in the algorithm that it places regular videos, and because of that they just can't really compete. Whereas Twitch is like, it's made for streaming. You come here because you want to watch streamers. That's the discoverability for live streamers is a lot higher on Twitch than it is on YouTube. If you're making any other kind of video content, like YouTube is going to be fine.
Yeah.
But also there's differences that, like for example, I'm looking into stuff later because I don't have time right now, but I am potentially looking into stuff to do with like Twitch, what's the word? The API, that's it. Because Twitch API is very rich and varied, and there's a lot of fun things you can do with data. And YouTube API is very small in comparison, how do we say?
Yeah, there's not a lot to do. You can get the chat.
A lot of differences between the sites, so it kind of just depends what you're looking for, really. And that's why I dual stream, because I can't decide which one.
I
did debut on YouTube, and I was like, I might try Twitch.
I feel bad though, because it's like sometimes I can't give all the attention to both chats.
Yeah, it is tough.
Yeah.
See, what you gotta do is just not give attention to anyone, therefore they'll all be equally ignored.
I must admit though, I actually prefer YouTube, because it's like your channel isn't just dead when you're not streaming.
Yeah, I understand that. It is a little bit...
I love the idea of like making VODs that are fun to watch after the fact.
Oh no, absolutely. I've got... Not from me. I'm not going to be egotistical like that. But I can think of a few like stream VODs from like other VTubers where I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, that is a classic and I'm going to watch that and I'm going to eat popcorn tonight.
Yes.
But I think there is like a curiosity with YouTube where I feel like at a certain point having all different kinds of content on one channel does have diminishing returns. Because, and I found this, there are people who only subscribe for the shorts and they don't watch the streams. There are people who only subscribe for the streams and they don't watch like the covers that I do and stuff.
Yes.
And at a certain point, I do wonder if we are kind of, you know, bumping up against the limit of like what the traditional VTuber, especially in like agencies, you know, it's one channel per talent, and all of your streams and your covers and who knows what go on the one channel. But all of the content is kind of so disparate that like if someone is only looking for streams, then eventually you're going to get to a point where or no, I guess it makes more sense with covers. If someone is really interested in your covers, but you stream every day, eventually they're going to be like, I keep getting, you know, notifications for these streams I don't watch, I'm just going to unsubscribe. So I feel like there is a limitation in the way things are currently kind of done. And I don't think YouTube and the way it's set up particularly helps with that. I don't know if there's something in particular they could do, but it's either you put everything on one channel or you have to manage multiple channels with like multiple different sets of blah blah blah, and there isn't a nice solution right now to anything.
It's unclear which one is actually best.
I think both can definitely work in certain ways. That's something I want to look into at some point. I don't know if it's going to change how I necessarily do things anytime soon. And if I do change anything, it's going to be a very well thought out decision. But I think, I mean, once again, if like no one ends up doing anything different, we're not going to get anywhere, are we? I think it would be very sad if, I mean, not to say I'm gonna save the entire damn genre, but I think it would be very sad if, like, as an industry, we just kind of stagnated into doing the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, in a way, we almost have, but luckily there is still, like, some forward momentum. And the day that forward momentum stops is gonna be, like, very unfortunate.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last bit? The way what? Sorry, I couldn't understand the word you used.
Oh god, now I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh, he's gone. No, yeah, there's, with, like, industry VTubing, as, like, VTubing as a business, when you're just doing it for fun, I'm gonna elaborate, lol, when you're just doing it for fun and there aren't any rules, you have a lot more space to kind of experiment with what you're doing, you know. You can have all these kind of weird types of ideas. But when you're kind of more in the industry side of it, like when you are an industry VTuber, it is okay, one channel per talent. And I feel like if people, and especially if companies don't start, or rather if they stop kind of asking questions like, okay, what if we don't do that? Like we kind of did that with Idol, you know? I have a Clips channel, it's official. It's kind of on hiatus right now because, oh god, you ever tried getting bought out by Brave Group US? It's not a simple process. Hopefully that should be up by the end of the year, but we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think they're very short clips. Oh, go on.
Yeah. No, go on, sorry.
Yeah, the clips on that channel are like 30 seconds or less. And I think if I was just spamming one of those every day on my main channel, that would probably turn some people off. Even though you'd kind of look at it and you'd be like, oh, like more content on channel is good. But it's like more content that the viewers want to watch is good. And what people want to watch is always going to differ between people. Because people are always gonna come in, like, I'll be real, I don't particularly watch streams anymore. It's a time commitment that's pretty difficult for me to have, and it's like a level of attention sometimes that's difficult for me to engage with when I need to do other stuff. Most of the time, if I'm working, I'll just listen to music, and most of the time I am working. And like, if I want to be entertained, I'll probably just go watch anime, because like, honestly, you know...
What anime have you been watching?
If I've got the time to be... Oh, dear, don't get me started. I started watching Mob Psycho again, and now I'm...
Oh.
Oh,
Hell
no. Oh, no, it's a good show! Don't talk about it! But, yeah, so I don't watch many streams anymore, just because usually there's something that's better suited to what I want to be doing right then. But for viewers like me, where we prefer kind of more polished content, for lack of a better term, or more edited stuff, subscribing to a channel that has a bunch of streams on it doesn't really have as much appeal to me. So I feel like at some point, whoever branches out first and is like, okay, we'll have a channel for this and a channel for that. It doesn't have to be that black and white or like that clear cut or whatever, but I think whoever experiments with that first and does it right is probably going to be very well off, because I think I mean, you know, it's like I was saying, if we stop doing things differently, if we stop innovating, like that's how any industry dies, really, isn't it? Just stagnation.
Yeah.
And VTubing is completely the same as far as I'm concerned. Just do thing different. Don't just do the thing because everyone else do the thing, because they might be doing the thing for silly reasons. That may have been the point I was trying to make the entire time, and instead I spoke for 7 minutes straight.
I agree with you.
You caught that this time?
One must be a content creator first and a VTuber second. And...
Oh no, I absolutely agree with that. I think... VTubing being a genre is really interesting to me, because that's as if, like... You know... That's like calling a faceless streamer a genre.
It's like a culture. Less so than it is a genre.
I think some people do treat it as a culture, and some people do treat it as a genre. Because,
Oh.
like, you've probably seen, like, people doing content that's like, VTuber reacts to blah, blah, blah. And that's, like, if it was if that wasn't a VTuber, you probably wouldn't have a video there. But, like, when
Yeah.
it's a VTuber, oh, it's exciting, it's new, and I feel like we're definitely... That's definitely going out of style, because at this point, you know, Kizuna I debuted, like, I want to say 7 years ago.
I think
We
that
are
the
not in
moment-
the fledgling state of
the
the industry
moment
anymore.
anyone can be a VTuber and it's no longer anything, you know, special to be a VTuber, that kind of content loses its luster. It's been out of style for quite
Yeah.
a while.
And there's just so many VTubers out there now, which isn't a bad thing, but it just means like the playing field is completely different from what it was back when it was like, oh my god, the anime girl is talking to me! That kind of appeal. Now it's
Yeah.
very much, you know, the anime girl is a human person with a 9 to 5, actually, and she streams to do blah blah blah
9
blah
to
blah.
9.
That's a real person.
Rin, it was such a pleasure talking to you today. It is midnight for me.
Thank you for having
I'm
me.
so tired. You can probably tell I'm losing a bit of steam.
No,
here,
don't
I'm
worry,
sorry.
it's
It is
4
so-
p.m., so it's about time I had a little nap as well.
Oh, that sounds good, a little nap. I think I'll have a little nap and it'll probably last 9 hours.
God damn, so real.
Then back to the grind.
Back to the grind indeed.
Yeah. But
1
thank you
a.m.
so much
stream
for
today,
joining.
Let's go. Thank you for having me. Yes, I I don't get invited out much, apparently because I'm so intimidating or something, so every time I do it, it does mean a lot. Thank you very much.
Are you just a little dude?
You are.
Just a little dude that likes sharks. Just a little
So
character.
true.
Rin Penrose, little character. Sitting there,
Just Rin Penrose.
doing the
From
vertical
Idle, but not for
TikToks.
long.
For idle.
You've gotta stop
From
call-
idle
you've
for
gotta-
a little longer.
You've got to stop calling them TikToks. I have a TikTok account, and I don't post on it because I used to make my manager post on it because I didn't want to have to deal with that noise. And now
What
it's
about-
dead.
Can I call them Instagram Reels?
I think I had one person at like a meet and greet recently say, "Oh,
I love
I
your
found you on
Instagram
like
Reels."
Instagram Reels," and I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"I don't have an Instagram. What is happening? Thank
That's the
you."
thing, Rin. You gotta be the first person
Huh.
to post all your content everywhere. That's how you beat them.
Oh dear.
You always be the one to get the
Well,
followers.
first I'll have to understand what Instagram is, so
I can-
we'll get there eventually.
If you need any tips or advice, I post on
I think
every
I've got enough on my
website.
plate, but thank you very much for
I-
the offer.
I post on Tumblr still. I'm one of the only VTubers
I do
active
have a
on
Tumblr account.
You do? No way.
I killed Tumblr Live.
You did?
Machina X Playon and I killed Tumblr's streaming service.
Oh, Oh, wait.
We
no
are
way.
responsible for that as far as I care.
Hold on. How did that happen? How did that happen? You
Because
just
we did
streamed
the
that?
one stream on Tumblr Live that wasn't like a bot or something. And I like to imagine Tumblr staff looked at it and went, "What the fuck is going on? We've got to stop this."
People are actually using this? Shut it down. It's costing us money.
It was a little bit janky. How do we say?
Actually, you know what? That might actually not be a terrible theory. And I'll tell you why. Do you know how much money it costs to run a stream? Like on a website?
I mean, yeah, there's a reason that there's like very few players in like the online video game, and that's because bandwidth is bloody expensive.
No one was watching Tumblr streams. No one.
Exactly.
You guys coming in
Exactly.
and having like hundreds of viewers come in and watch you live on Tumblr. Yeah, I can believe you killed Tumblr Live. They realized that this is like, who the fuck is taking all our bandwidth suddenly? who the
What is
hell are
going on?
these two?
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Turn it off! Just bleeding
Pull the
money.
plug!
Oh god. Thank you so much, Rin. Everyone, please go check out Rin Penrose. They post
Please,
wonderful
I'm desperate.
YouTube content. Go check them out on Twitch and YouTube. Go follow
I need
their
the number to go
Tumblr.
up. I need the number to go up. If I
Go
don't
get
hit a
that
million
number.
subscribers before I leave the company, I'm gonna look like a real chump.
Go follow, go subscribe, go do all the things, go watch the shorts, put them on repeat at 2% volume. Go. Thank you so much,
I don't know
Rin.
if I'm allowed to ask people to do that, but it's not against
I can
TOS
do
if you
it.
do it on my behalf, I'm sure.
I can do it. Everyone go buy a bunch of used iPhones. Do that Spotify thing where you put them on the wall, and then just play a billion different Rin Penrose shorts at 2% volume
goodness.
for like 24 hours. And then we will get Rin Penrose to 1 million subscribers. We shall get it.
Surely.
Hell yeah.
Like, the main reason we're aiming for that, the main reason I'm aiming for that is because I think it would be very funny if suddenly Brave Group had to send out a gold plaque to someone who does not work for them anymore.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, I don't know if I can agree with that.
Oh,
specifically.
shit. Oh, yeah, brother. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired.
Linguists hate him.
Linguists hate him. Have a good night, Rin. Thank you so much for joining. Talk to you later, all right?
Thank you.
See you around.
Absolutely.
Everyone say bye, Rin.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Rin.
Bye. Woof, 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 woof. All right. Kicking out. I'm kicking out. She's gone. It's just me now. Everyone, I'm going to go to bed now. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone, please go subscribe and follow Rin Penrose. She is an excellent, excellent VTuber. And she's got cool shorts. Yes. Both the clothing and the vertical TikTok videos. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to go have a very nice long sleep. And please, everyone, if you haven't already, go purchase the dog plushie. Go get it. Go get the dog plushie. It's available now on Makeship. It's only available for 3 days and 9 hours more. If you don't get it now, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. Your grandchildren will be like, Grandpapa, Grandmama, why didn't you get the dog plushie? Why didn't you get the dog plushie when it was available? And then you're gonna say like, I don't know. It's so blurry. When we found out that the dog plushie was the cure to all human illnesses, I hadn't purchased it. I don't know why. Is that why we're living in the slums of Neo Metro City, Granddad? Is that why we're in the slums? Is because you didn't get the dog plushie? Yes. If only I could go back in time and get the dog plushie. If only we could have lived a greater life. Go get the dog plushie now. Don't disappoint your future grandchildren. All right, bye. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Actually, see you the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's my forced rest day. Go subscribe to Rin Penrose. Let's get her to 1 million subs. Bye.